What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy, Nerdy Nick.
Back with best friend Josh.
For another episode of the NSquared podcast. And I forgot to hit record on the audio yet again. So we're going to do this again. What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy, Nerdy Nick, back with best friend Josh.
What's up?
For another episode of the NSquared podcast. And this is our second time doing the introduction. So we've got Snark in the chat moderating everything. We've got Lord Kiza in his house.
What up? What is up?
Along with, goddamn, don't ever do those pops again. I hate you. For a Monday night spectacular. And by that I mean we have nothing special planned, but we're glad you're here.
Yay!
Yeah, botch!
Botch, I know.
So you could be anywhere else, but you're here with us on the internet waves. I was going to say airwaves, but that's not technically a thing. Hold on.
Way.
I actually forgot. I need to change the settings on the mic. There we go. Because...
Did you have it switched to...
No, I had it set to singular because I was recording with Jim and Brian from Drink a Beer, Play a Game.
Oh, yeah.
This past week for the Bonus Beers episode, which you can catch strictly on Drink a Beer, Play a Game's Patreon. Link will be not in the chat because I don't know it off the top of my head. Jim and Brian... once you start cutting me a check, I'll start pushing the Patreon. We just reviewed the I think it's like 1993's classic Problem Child.
Problem Child?
Have you never heard of it?
No, I actually haven't.
It's pretty it's a pretty intense Dennis the Menace kind of movie. Like if Bart Simpson and Dennis the Menace had a kid together, it would probably be this kid.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's an intense movie. It's pretty funny. Snark says I can post it. Stand by. Well, post it, but let them know since you're a dual moderator that they owe me some fucking royalties. Because I've been doing it for over a year now. So, the beer fits in the mug. That was gifted by Smash JT. 16-bit Pete says, "What up, Nick? What's up, Pete? How you been, bro? I saw that. I saw your post on social media the other day, or actually today. Hello, and I was like, damn, man, it's been a while since I've seen this dude." Probably been about since 2019, I want to say, man. So I hope you're doing well, dude, and I hope you're still, hitting up the YouTube stuff and everything, yeah. So Snark says will do, and then there is the link in the chat for Drink a Beer, Play a Game's Patreon. Josh is already reloading with number 2 in the chamber. Number two.
Game on 2019.
Yeah, so it's been a while, bro. I remember we went to go to that pizza place. I don't remember the location exactly, but I remember all of us. It was like you, me, Samantha, Cece, Ape Eric, and Jay from Game Chasers. We went to go get pizza. It's really good, fucking delicious. We had a good time, man. It was a fun time. Gosh, that was the time Boogie was there too at Game On. Do you know Boogie?
No, I didn't meet him.
No, but do you know of?
You might have told me about him.
Francis?
Pokemon,
like Francis. Who's Rick for freaking Mountain Dew? Yeah,
Holy crap, he was there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He hit on me, and it was fucking awkward. Not saying we need to cancel fucking Boogie here or anything like that, or hashtag me too. No, he was like, let's have sex, and I was like, let's not. I appreciate it, but let's not. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He was probably just fucking with you.
It wasn't the only time.
Oh, God.
There are other conventions. But I mean, who can pass on the peaceful resistance?
Oh, my God.
Oh, as my elbow pops now as I'm getting older. It's like, crack! So yeah, let's see here. Snark says, and I plugged this stream on the drink. Oh, awesome. Yeah, let's flood their Discord and make it all about me. Also got a football update. Aaron Rodgers is out with an ankle injury. X-rays are negative. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Aaron Rodgers is the NFL equivalent to the CM Punk of professional wrestling. Fragile body, fragile mind, fragile ego. 16-bit Pete says, pizza plus beer equals always a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? Hopefully, dude, I see you again sometime soon. I was really fortunate and lucky to be able to meet you. I want to say 2019 is when we met. Maybe even 2018. I can't 100% remember, and you'll have to forgive me, man. Life has been crazy since the late 20-teens in my stratosphere, you know. But without getting all emotional and into all that stuff.
Yeah.
Snark says, funny you say that because I've seen Rogers / Punk memes lately. Yeah, great minds think alike is what I'm gonna say with that. I think, all right, and we'll leave the pro football talk right here, and I'm just gonna say I really do think that Aaron Rodgers took the big money with no intention to actually play. And I thought that since he signed with the Jets. And tonight's been proving me right so far. And, yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Now.
I was going to say, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Perfect time for Peter Stormare to, come in and shine.
The replacer.
Yeah. I mean, they look so much alike.
Well, Aaron Rodgers apparently has a haircut now.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But before we get into anything, today is a day of days. And not necessarily in the greatest way. Let me see if I can make this go full screen. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Right click the image. See if it can open in a different tab. No.
Oh, yeah. Open image in new tab. And it opened up. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, again, today is a day of days, and not in a good way. Wait, hold on. 16-bit Pete says, weren't you also at the 2016 game on when it was amazing? Yes, I was. Yes, I was, sir. But before we go any further, I do want to where is it? Here we go. Display. Today is, oh my gosh, I'm butchering it, bro. I'm butchering it so badly. Here we go. Today is September 11th, 2023. Now, we don't go into political views or spectrums or anything like that, but today is September 11th, and 22 years ago, thousands of people lost their lives mercilessly, senselessly, and those lives don't go without repercussions and acknowledgement. So for right now, and I know this is totally out of left field for the NSquared podcast, but I would like to take a moment of silence and remember those who were lost and impacted, and not only lost on this day, 22 years ago, but those who had served to save people and keep everyone else safe out on the streets. Those people who had lost their lives due to contaminants in the air and all of the silica they had breathed in. So we would just like to take a moment of silence in remembrance of September 11th, 2001, for all those people who had lost their lives and still are continuing to suffer and have lost lives since then. Us over here at the NSquared podcast wish nothing but the best for all the families who have endured countless heartbreak with those they've dealt with in loss, and we pray that God restores their families and hearts, and we hope for a better and brighter future for our country. And over here at the NSquared podcast, I'll speak for us on behalf of the podcast and say that we hope that we can remember the unity that we felt on this day 22 years ago and the days that followed. And we hope that that unity comes back.
Amen to that.
Because God knows our country needs it right now. So once again, we just pay homage to those who had suffered loss and continue to deal with the struggle of their loss in today. Never forget. I know that's some somber stuff to follow, but it needed to be done, and we thank you guys for sticking with us and understanding that it's not just a Monday for us, because we are through and through Americans, and no matter the non-PC banter that's displayed on this podcast, we believe that this country is a sacred country, and we believe in freedom, and we believe in sacrifice, and we will always honor those who pay for that sacrifice and those who are in the way of that. It's even hard to say in the way of the sacrifice, because it was just so senseless, but we're here to honor that. I'm almost making myself cry right now, to be 100% honest. But anyways, today's not just a Monday. Today's not just a NSquared podcast stream. We needed to do that, and I hope that also separates us from the rest. You know what I mean? This isn't me like taking shots or anything, but I don't know any other stream or any other podcast right now that's going to carry on the legacy that was today 22 years ago. So
in remembrance, man.
In remembrance. So, speaking of in remembrance, I just kind of want to talk about where we were at that time. Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be crazy.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of years difference between us. So,
yeah.
What was that day like for you?
Honestly, I wasn't really old enough to really understand what was going on. I just remember we were at home that day. I don't remember if we had gotten sent home early or not. I just remember my mom freaking out with the images of the Twin Towers on the TV. She was freaking out. She didn't know what to do. And she was just speechless watching the news as it was all happening. And I didn't know what's going on. I didn't really learn about the importance of it until I got a little older. And I can't imagine, what it was like to completely understand and experience that, wholly during that time.
How old were you when this all happened?
I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty rough, pretty hard to say.
Do you remember?
Yeah, well, so I was 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was in 5th grade, and it was my first year living in Washington State. I had just started the new school year and everything like that, you know, like, it's different because over here I was used to school starting in August. Mm-hmm. Over there it started in September.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was like right after Labor Day is like when school started. You know, that was like the last summer holiday and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I was a new kid, new environment and stuff like that. And my parents had bought a house that had a basement. And I lived in the basement. It was a completed basement. I wasn't like a redheaded stepchild or like Harry Potter and the boy who lived under the stairs.
Yeah.
I had Tony Hawk 2 on my PS1. And before that I even had Tony Hawk 1. And what I would do is, waking up in the mornings, I would turn on my PS1, get to like the first track or whatever, like a map.
Yeah.
Press pause and go to the music option and let the song play through.
Yeah.
So it was like my own mixtape, you know?
Yeah.
And I was listening to music like that. And I, of course, heard my mom scream upstairs, "Oh my God, no." I ran up because I was scared shitless. And it's incredible because the parallels were so like dynamic. Our living room was shaped like a rectangle. And we had 3 giant glass pane windows going across the long side of the rectangle. Mm-hmm. And then 2 going the other way. But those 3 faced a beautiful mountain view going like maybe a mile away from us, going upward. And you could just see all the pine trees going up.
Yeah.
You know, we had green grass and stuff, totally opposite from here in the desert, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I had just gotten so used to, because we had moved there in like June, so I had just started like accumulating to my environment there, and I was like, damn, it's so beautiful here, or whatever. And I run up there, the windows are open, and I see my mom standing in front of the TV, panicking. And behind her is such an amazing, gorgeous view. You know? And as a kid, it was just so confusing to me. Because I'm still plunged into a brand new house for like the first month that we've lived there. We moved there in June, but we lived in our travel trailer for about a month and a half or so. Yeah. At a KOA camp while we were buying our house. So I'm like, what? I'm like Mr. Krabs in that meme of like everything's blurry. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I remember clear as day. And I hate it. And it scarred me for life. But I remember seeing someone make the jump out of a tower. Mm-hmm. And my mom grabbed me and turned me around and turned me away. And it was pretty brutal. But went to school, you know, and no one knew what to do. All of us boys in 5th grade were like, let them try to invade here, we'll take them all on, you know? Yeah. Like, fucking crazy. And we're like, yeah, we've got bottle rockets and whatever, we'll fuck them up. You know, like real kids next door bullshit, you know? Yeah, I'll aim from my treehouse and you'll aim from yours and whatever. And yeah, so it was pretty crazy. But it was a nuts day, man. I do remember getting into the car with my parents, going from like store to store trying to find an American flag, and they were all sold out everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And that day I had seen, on the drive home, I can see it clear as day, an American flag on every house down the street. Every house. all the parents, you know, in the neighborhood were like gathered together, and all of us kids were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Are we gonna be okay? You know, is everything going to be okay? And you know, you don't understand it until you're older, and then when you're older, you still don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's crazy on face value, without all the conspiracies and crazy bullshit. It's still crazy and unfortunate and everything like that. And ever since then, life has been totally different for everyone in this country.
Oh yeah.
That was the catalyst for change in this country, whether it be good or bad. And I don't necessarily think it's good, but we're going to leave politics right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been nuts. And, you know, there's a lot of kids who grew up with a lot of single-parent households since then and stuff. And to them, this day will always haunt them, you know, and to other people, it'll just be a day.
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy to see the polarity there. But I do think it's important to not forget, not scoff this day away.
Yeah.
This isn't just some run-of-the-mill Monday. You know, even Evelyn was like asking me questions about 9/11 last week. You know, and they had studied it in her school year last year. But, you know, she asked me again this year because she knows this day, you know, it's very important to me. Being a kid that came up from that time, experienced it and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, there was a while there where we were like, are we getting invaded? Because I lived in Washington, right?
Oh, yeah.
And there was Washington, D.C. And being a kid and going through all the confusion and stuff, you're like, wait, which Washington is it? What the fuck? Do I need to get in the basement? Do I need to stay under the stairs? Like,
yeah.
what do I do? You know? So, yeah. So, oh my gosh, okay.
Quite a few comments.
Yeah. So, go ahead, and I think we'll start from there with Snark.
Snark says, I remember waking up to my work calling me and to have me turn on the TV. One of my favorite clients, an Army recreation group, was in, and usually they are very cheerful type. But that day they were very somber in fear that they would they would be eventually going to war. I know that I can't imagine what it would have felt like for them back then. Like, I would have hated that feeling.
Could you imagine being on, like, your last, 6 months of your contract with the military? Ready to, like, chill, retire, whatever, and have no idea what hellscape was set in front of you.
Right.
No idea.
But at the same time, though, I remember hearing stories of a lot of guys in the military that were pretty close to getting out. They're like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
We're going back in.
Yeah. I actually had a cousin of mine. It was about 2003. Mm-hmm. He enlisted in the Marines, and we went to San Diego to watch his graduation. I think it was Camp Pendleton. And, God, it was just a year or two later. It was when they were in Afghanistan or Iraq. I can't remember. And, I don't claim to remember. But it's back when they used Hummers or Humvees.
Yeah.
And his got hit with an IED. And everyone got, like, thrown from the vehicle, basically. And he saved his sergeant or lieutenant. Can't remember. But got pretty fucked up by it and was medically discharged, Makes me really mad. And I was too young at the time to do anything about it. And when I had graduated high school, I took my ASVAB. I scored a 92. And the recruiter was like, well, okay, you can fucking basically do whatever you want, so pick a job on the list. Yeah. And I did this. I was like, nah, fuck it. And it was, it was IED removal. And I was like, all right, cool. And it was $80,000 sign-on bonus.
I bet.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was the official job name was EOD, Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
Oh yeah.
And they were a big target, and turnover for that job was pretty high.
Oh yeah.
Life had a way of keeping me out of that, as I was filling out paperwork and stuff, and
what are the odds, though?
Yeah. But go ahead and continue reading the chat.
Yeah. Low C says, I remember rushing to get gas. My family thought it was an apocalypse. I bet. It felt like it.
Yeah, especially with 3 planes in total.
Oh, yeah, the one at the Pentagon?
Yeah.
As well? Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, just imagine. Fuck. For all intents and purposes, we'll tie this into something gaming related. The new Twisted Metal show.
Yeah.
How it was just like a normal day, and then all of a sudden you see a plane go crashing down, right? In one of the episodes. That's probably what it was like for a lot of people who were like clueless as to what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, for a while there, we had no idea what was going on. So could you imagine being someone that was just like, holy shit, these planes just crashed. More planes are going to crash. The network is failing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like,
yeah, no. Yeah, no. I can't imagine even being near there. Like, witnessing it in person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Snark says, I was 26 when it happened. Oh, wow.
Damn, Snark, you're old. No, I'm just kidding, bro. You're fine, man.
I can't imagine what it's like to remember it so vividly, because, I mean, as a child, 8, 10 years old, there's only so much you can actually remember at that time. Just with how you're developing, how things just feel like they're flying by. But once you're at 26, it feels like things slow down a little bit. You're more aware of everything. I can't imagine actually seeing it. Britt Castro.
The wife.
She says, such a sad time and should never be forgotten. I was 5 years old and I can't remember anything. That's understandable.
Yeah, and I mean, you're lucky for it, because I could only imagine Dad's reaction. I can only imagine Mom's reaction wherever you were at, babe. None of it would have been something you would have wanted to experience.
Yeah. So, I want to check the time on the...
Yeah, let me check the time on the audio here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop real quick. And we are back recording the audio. So Snark says, I also found out later on some of my clients at work were on the plane that eventually crashed into the Pentagon.
Damn, man.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's impacted a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whether it be a client or someone you knew or someone you knew of.
A friend, acquaintance, family,
A friend of a friend. Like, it's like, lost in a senseless act, And then Snark says, dude, I'll be 50 next May. You could be my father. Yeah.
But hold on, let me grab another beer and be like, hold on, I'll show you.
But once again, we're just gonna kind of shake off, the somberness of this episode, but we do need to. Oh yeah, I know. I'll drink it here in a second. we do need to pay our respects and do our due diligence here on September 11th, 2023, and keep the memories alive of those who have been lost and those who have been lost since then, linked to the tragedy. Yeah. So,
cheers.
Cheers.
And then Snark, to a long life, man. Long and joyful life.
So this is an unusual episode, but it is an episode. So here, let me put that down right there, and we'll put this one in the koozie. That way it stays colder longer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Strategic thought process. And that can go in the mug a little bit there. Snark says, LOL, I wish. So now we'll proceed with the age-old question. You know what? Also, too, I just realized.
What?
Today is September 11th, correct?
Yeah.
Having in New York City, correct?
Correct.
We have 2 New York State teams playing on Monday Night Football. We have the Buffalo Bills going against the New York Jets. Buffalo, New York versus, well, technically the Jets are from New Jersey, but we don't say that. But yeah, I don't think that was coincidental.
So, yeah, they did it on purpose.
Yeah, so that's cool.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
It makes it hard to choose who to go for then.
Fuck it, the Bills, man. Nobody likes the Jets. So anyways, age-old question. What's up?
That's what's up. What's up, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, man. Not much, man. Fucking just all weekend. I'm starting to feel the age. I'm only 30. But all of this, I guess I slept wrong, but all of this was just in pain. I could not turn my head without it hurting.
Okay, hold on.
What happened?
Brittany just said, sorry for the interruption. Do we have waterproof Band-Aids? Oh my god. Is it bad?
No,
the knife just slipped. Okay, Josh, I'm going to need you to carry this segment for a minute. Are you good with that?
I can do it for like 2 minutes, probably. You know I'm not a good talker, but go do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Get creative with it. AFK BRB.
Oh my gosh. What a day. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. But to reiterate, I don't know about you guys. I know I'm still young. I just turned 30 in July. But I'm starting to feel... I see what they mean by a herdy 30s. Herdy 30s. All of this was hurting like crazy. I could not do anything. I couldn't turn left or right. I don't know why. And it's all better now, but... Anybody else having experience with that? Because that was out of nowhere. I don't know. I slept like I normally do. I didn't jerk around or anything. It just hurt all freaking day. I don't know why. Since the moment I woke up. Other than that, I've just been gaming. Destiny 2. I've been playing with some friends that I met through my brother-in-law. Snark says, come back to me about it when you turn 50. Oh, definitely. I'll let you know. Hopefully we're still around in those years, you know? Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Streaming for 20 years. That'd be kind of cool. That's our goal. That's our goal, Snark. In 20 years, remember it. We're going to talk about it. When I turn 50... I'm going to mention it to you and see if you remember. But yeah, I've been playing Destiny 2. back into that one game that Nick likes to make fun of me for playing. That people call Fliff or FlyFF. I'm just into those kind of games. But what about anybody who's watching? You know, what'd you guys do over the weekend? Did you enjoy? You know, did you go out? Did you have to stay home with the family? Just party? What'd you guys do? Let us know. Oh, just in time, you're back.
Yeah. You know what I just realized?
What?
We should have opened up the show with Hulk Hogan's entrance theme song. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
It's funny because all I can remember, like when it comes to music about it. Oh yeah.
Wait, Snark said, "Someone clip this. Come back to me about it when you turn 50."
That's because I was talking about.
Can always edit that in post. What? Okay, fill me in.
That's because I was talking about like how all weekend, like I guess I woke up like Saturday, just ate all of this right here. Just hurt like crazy. I couldn't turn my neck left or right.
Okay.
And I was like, I just turned 30, you know. I was like, I get the whole hurdy 30s thing. And Snark's like, come back to me about it when you turn 50. And I was like, you know what? That'd be great. Having a stream for 20 years, you know.
He'll be 70.
I'll remind him. I'm like, hey, Snark, you remember?
And he says, but enjoy your matched content ID. What? You lost me.
Yeah, you lost me there too.
What does that mean? Anyways,
he'll let us know.
He'll break it down for us because we're dumb. But you've been playing anything? You go over that already?
Yeah, briefly. You know, just over Destiny 2 and then that game that you make fun of me for playing, FlyFF.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. If you're a weeb,
I don't give a shit. I'll own it. I'll own it.
Josh has the waifu pillow.
Oh God, no.
Set up going on in his bedroom.
See, I would never fucking go that far. All right. Like I'll play the games, fuck it, but no. The most like weeb shit I've done is buy those Gundam figures.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, well that's why I sing it then.
Careful, they might strike it down for that too.
I think that's so stupid. Anyways, what I've been up to is I've been playing a whole lot of AEW Fight Forever Stadium Stampede mode, and in the last stream last week on Thursday, Throwdown Thursday, I went 3 for 5 on Stadium Stampede mode.
That's impressive.
It was 1, 2, 3, and then it was 1, 2, got second, got first, and then got second again. And I'm not gonna lie, the back half of those matches, I was a little feeling it. I was a little tipsy. So I probably could have went like a solid 5 for 5 had I been sober. But
you wouldn't have had as much fun as you did, though.
No, dude. And I watched the stream back, and I was like, damn, was I electric. I was fucking having a good old fucking time playing.
Oh, my God.
And I think every Throwdown Thursday for a while here, we should be doing some Stadium Stampede mode. I'm just saying, I think I've got it down to a fucking science, man. I am just something else on those streams. Low C says, been playing some Starfield. And Snark says, same here. Just hit 75 hours, baby.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Dude,
I don't even have 75 hours worth of fucking sleep since that game came out. Fucking good for you, man. Holy shit.
Can't blame him, alright? When you love a game, you go play it a lot.
Well, in that game, actually, so I didn't know a whole lot about it, right? Other than, like, fucking Skyrim and space. And I've seen, like, fucking stupid jokes, too, about that and, like, stupid memes. But when games off the bat come off to be, like, very expansive and time consuming, I tend to get intimidated real quick and say like no. Right? So like on Saturday night, for instance, I was playing POW on NES.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a side-scrolling, fucking like Vietnam game by SNK, side-scrolling beat 'em up game. And then after that, I was playing fucking Gradius and shit. You know, like easy games I can pick up and play. You know, drunk or sober. So yeah.
Here's the thing, though.
Hold on. Snark says, can't help it. Game is fucking good. And Low C seconds that with it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
See, the reason you're afraid of it is because you've never experienced one before.
Yeah, because listen, I have a fucking crazy ass life.
I know
I
that.
can't experience. I
know.
can't right now. I still haven't even played Elden Ring.
Oh God.
I have Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and have played 10 minutes of Dark Souls.
So the reason, all right.
And I want Demon Souls. I'm so stupid for that. I want Demon Souls, but I'm like, I just want it to complete the collection, really.
Oh my God.
And then I'm the guy that's mad at you for buying Ghost of Tsushima when I'll never fucking lay a finger on it.
Dude, you need to fucking play
I know I need to play it!
Dude, okay, so the reason those games even take so long...
And the reason is, yeah! Go ahead.
Alright, the reason those games take so long...
Stank.
I know, love that song.
Yeah.
The only reason they take so long is because of the fact that they're so gorgeous and they're so fun to explore that's why you take so long. In reality, you can only... Ghost of Tsushima, you can beat it in like fucking 10, 15 hours.
Listen. Halo Infinite. Very substandard like game like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like open world, but it's like it's really not open world, but it is open world.
Yeah.
I did all the side quests before I did all the main levels.
I did that with Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not gonna take me fucking 8 hours. It's gonna take me fucking 108 hours.
See, but you did Halo Infinite though. You were able to do it.
Now Snark just said 80 hours.
Hey. Snark,
Oops! All hours edition.
wait till you hear how many hours I have in fucking Destiny.
I don't... Dude, no. Because that's expansions.
What do you mean? Oh, like with... Like, well,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
That doesn't count. Everyone that's watching... Do expansions count as main game content? I don't think so.
The thing is with Destiny, the whole fucking game is just expansions. Like, I'm ashamed to admit that I bought all the expansions.
Well, then does it count though? Because Destiny was meant to be a game like that.
Well,
so do expansions count or?
So the main game, like the base game without any expansions, you can complete in like an hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Kev called says, Depends. But that was by Low C.
Yeah.
It's like they made sentences on each other. I love that. I want to see that in the chat now. I want to see y'all making each other's sentences. I want to see the chat flowing like that. So, Kev called says, Then Low C said depends. And then Kev called says expansion packs used to carry more weight content. Now we got to see who's going to say what next. Because you guys are forming fucking paragraphs. But yeah, no, I do tend to agree with what Kev called said because technically expansions were it would be like a 1.5 of a game.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you there.
You know, like Warcraft 2, for example, came with a hefty fucking expansion. And that was included in the battle chest that I got when I was a kid. And then even, for instance, you look at the StarCraft battle chest. Now, yes, I know this isn't the original launch battle chest. This is a more condensed version. The original battle chests were like this big. But the Brood War in StarCraft, for example, was like a whole other fucking game with different components. And it literally made you feel like money well spent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in the case of like Destiny, does your money feel well spent, or are you spending the money to see the finish line?
So honestly, it's a little bit of both because
Hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. So, right after Kev called said expansion packs used to carry more weight and content, he said finish each other's sandwiches. And then Snark says, if you think 80 hours is bad, maybe I shouldn't say how many hours I have in Fallout 76. 795 hours!
See, I got you beat there, Snark. I have 916.
Yeah. But
Destiny.
hold up. Low C says, I like sandwiches. And then Snark says, and yes, I love that game too. Kev Called says, StarCraft Brood War, so good. And then Low C says, so I can't play Borderlands with Game of the Year edition. It's like I'm missing parts.
Wait, why do you feel like you're missing parts in Borderlands Game of the Year edition? It should come with everything.
Yeah, isn't it?
Unless you're talking about like the Borderlands 2 and
That would be the Handsome Collection, though.
Yeah, the Handsome Collection.
Yeah. I have that technically only through PS Plus, which we'll get to in a little bit here. Oh, without.
Oh, okay.
So I can't play Borderlands without Game of the... Okay. Okay.
Makes
Hello.
sense. Makes sense.
Yes. Yes, and tonight, we forgot to say what we're sipping on. We're sipping on some good old Rollin' Rock, a.k.a. AVGN juice. Low C says, DLCs need to be included.
The Handsome Collection's where you need to go for that, you know. Oof.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about Borderlands 1, then yeah, you kind of need that.
So, actually, I want to... Low C brought up a very good topic, and I hope you all stick around for this. So, let's talk about DLC. Because this is going to segue pretty nicely. So, number one, let's harp on what Low C said. DLCs need to be included. So, nowadays, with the price of games, and even before, you know, you look at old advertisements of video games from like... I mean, you could easily Google Toys R Us, you know, 1995 or 1998 ad. And you'll see the price of video games are kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Some games were $30, some games were fucking $80. It was like fucking chaotic. Now we've come to terms that games are
there's like a set standard.
$60 or $70 nowadays.
Yeah.
More so $70 for the premier consoles that are out, the next gen consoles.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you read Snark's comment.
Snark says, Rolling Rock, Pennsylvania represent. Just glad it's not Keystone Light. Fuck you, Jim. Yeah, fuck you, Jim. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah. So people complain about like game prices and stuff these days, and like, oh, well, back in the day, games were reasonably priced and this and that, but really they weren't. And actually, back then they were probably costing a little bit more.
Especially when you put into perspective inflation for now.
Do that real quick. Pull up the inflation calculator and look up $60 in 1997, for example, and let's see what a game would cost for $60 face value in 1997. Is that what I said?
Yeah, 1997.
Yeah. Because I guarantee you that the cost of video games and more cost goes into video games in their development nowadays versus back then. Technology these days has run, I would say, pretty rampant, and as a matter of fact, takes a crew of over 100 people to produce a singular title versus, shit, you could even pull up for an example of the original Mortal Kombat, which was like a crew of under 7 people.
Really?
Really.
Holy shit.
I think the first crew for Mortal Kombat, all things considered, the people, it was like 2 programmers, 1 artist, and 1 other person.
Not including the actual, like...
Not including the actors,
Yeah.
like Daniel Pacina, Carlos Pacina. So go ahead and let's see the results. $60 in 1997 is equal to what in nowadays money?
So according to the... it's data.bls.gov. From January of 1997, $60, they only have data up until July this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's equal to $115.28 in 2023's money.
Okay. So that is technically like 2 fucking video games.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. It makes me wonder how my parents ever afforded to get me a Sega Genesis. And then shortly after that, get me a PlayStation 1. I had a PlayStation 1 in like 1996.
Well, granted, everything else was cheaper back then. Everything. So,
no, but
except
per
games.
inflation, like yes,
I'm not talking
my
about
parents. Okay, yeah, my parents bought their house. Their house, well, they bought it the asking price back then. This was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fucking house, like fucking 1,1700 square foot, $70,000.
My fucking god.
On like a 3 or no, was it like a 1/4 acre lot?
Wow.
Yeah. So look, I get it. I
Damn,
get the
that's
whole
cheap.
things were cheaper back then,
Yeah.
but people made a lot less back then.
True, but I mean, you got to think about it. What was their mortgage payment for a $70,000 house?
But what was their hourly, wages or whatever? Like it all goes back and forth.
I mean, you're right.
Okay,
You're
like-
right.
like-
Let's say that.
Like my dad was a cop and my mom was a fashion buyer for a fashion company. So little less stereotypical of a household. Like my mom,
stereotypical.
my mom would go to Fashion Week, and my dad was a cop back then.
Stereotypical dad, but not so stereotypical
Yeah.
mom. What the heck?
Yeah. So like, I had what I wanted, but also like not to sound fucking pampered or whatever. I also worked for what I had too. Like I had chores, and I had to have good grades, etc., etc. But look at. So let's go back to the root of this whole thing: is should DLC be included when you invest $70 plus tax into a title?
I'm on the boat where if it's anything like the Dark Souls games or the From Software games, where as long as the DLC is a 1.5, like you said earlier, or a 2.0 of the game,
Yeah.
at like a fraction of the cost, I'm fine with it.
So unless it's like a Brood War, you're fine with paying for DLC.
I'm fine with it because, especially if they keep it at the prices that they used to have, where it was like $15-$20 for a DLC, and it felt like a whole new story.
But see, I don't think DLC, like your Destinies. What is the cost of those DLCs?
So, and that's where I have the issue. Because Destiny's different than
and that's
the
where I ask the hard fucking
Yeah.
questions.
So it's like $40 for the DLC alone.
Okay, so Destiny 2 came out when? Well, like 2018?
No,
2017?
2010.
Destiny 2?
Yeah, because Destiny 1 came out in 2008.
No way.
Something like that.
You're full of shit, dude. I was in high school back then. You've had too many Rolling Rocks, bro. Chat, fucking F in the chat for Josh because he is too far gone.
2017.
Thank you, you fucking idiot! Holy shit! And this is why people tune in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on. So this is a great stopping point. We're gonna stop recording the audio in 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go ahead and resume recording audio. I can't believe you thought it was 2010.
Dude,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's been out for a while, alright? The whole game in general.
Alright, so we're back recording on the audio only section now.
There you go.
Well, for our audio listeners. Because again, as you guys may or may not know, please stick around through us with this plug here for a second. You can catch our audio only version of this stream right now over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts from. And we want to give a special shout out to Dubby Energy Head over to w.gg, use code NSquared10 to get 10% off of your order. Amazing energy drink supplement. I've used it. I love it. It doesn't give me jitters. It's only 150 milligrams of caffeine versus like 300 milligram caffeine dosage, which you would get from other competitive companies. So head over to w.gg, order a shaker bottle, order whatever you would like, but use our code. It'll help us out, and we just really appreciate it. Anyways, back to the show. So,
but yeah. Yeah, no, Snarker's right. I just looked it up after you mentioned that. This the first one was in 2014.
So hold on. Alex Kano brings up a good point. He says, if it's pre-order. So, if it's a pre-order DLC, let's say this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sneezed all
Sneeze
over you.
that way.
I couldn't. It just happened. It was so quick.
I mean, granted, like, I dodged before you could sneeze, so I'm good, but still.
You got some good reflexes for a guy who doesn't work out. So, okay, yeah. We're going to get to Alex's point here in a second. So, Destiny came out. Destiny
1, actually.
1. When did Destiny 2 come out?
2017. We looked it up.
So, Snark says, no, I thought it came out near the PS4. Yeah, okay. So, right, 2017.
God, it feels like it was ages
So,
ago.
how much did you buy Destiny 2 for?
$0.
Was it because it was like PS Plus?
No, it's free right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't free initially.
Well, and yeah, the initial release wasn't free, but then they switched over to free for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say this: you're a day one adopter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back then it was like PS4. $60.
Yeah.
How many DLCs have come out since the initial launch?
See, and that's where. All right. So the thing is, with
I'm asking you a numerical
hold
question, motherfucker.
I know where
Do
this
not
is going.
dodge. Do not dodge.
Because I've only paid like maybe like $150 for all the DLCs. Where we did the math, me and my friends, for somebody who's done like day one with Destiny 2, because there's been.
Hold on. You said friends.
Like the ones I play with.
I thought I was your only friend.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, no, well, like the people I play with.
Yeah.
We did the math.
Listen, your hands don't count. All right, I'm sorry. I'm ribbing on Josh too hard now.
Yeah, it would have been like over $500 if you purchased every single one from like the get-go.
Over $500.
Yeah, so Destiny is one of the games where I'm kind of like.
Did I say doll hairs?
No, you said dollars.
Did I? I thought I said doll hairs.
Are you sure? I'm not the one who had too many. You're probably the one who had too many.
I don't know. No, because in my head I was like, I have $1. But whatever. So yeah, over $500. Okay, so look at Destiny 2 plus all its DLC is over $500.
Yeah.
Right. So in my mind,
that's a different fucking topic though.
No. Yeah. Excuse me. So in my mind, there you go, Sean. Does that sound like a solid investment? Because what is your return on that? Aside, like say right now, for example, I don't have Destiny 2. Say I download it, I'm gonna be so fucking far behind in everything.
Yeah.
Is it a worthy investment for me to want to get Destiny 2? Say you're like, hey bro, come join our raid. And I'm like, hey bro, fuck you, you gotta pay for it?
I know.
You know what I mean? So, now to hop on to Alex's point. Because I love, it's very simple. It's 4 words, right? If it's pre-order. Say you pre-order a game, and you get the season pass with it for like an extra $15. And it's a lifetime season pass for the game.
Okay.
Say, structurally, anything cosmetic or whatever you've got to pay for on the side.
That's fine.
So it gives you access to extended storylines, this and that, whatever. I think personally, a game would sell more copies, whether it be physically, digitally, whatever, because it gives a much larger access to the further story, whatever, to the general public. Now, skins, cosmetics, whatever, that shit doesn't alter your your gameplay experience.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Nor does it give you like a pay to win kind of
advantage. Yeah.
Thank you. This is why there needs to be a co-host. You are technically my spell check. So I really do like his point. Now, say if I pre-ordered AEW Fight Forever, and they were like, "Hey, right now, if you pre-order the game, we'll give you a discount on the season pass, and you don't have to pay jack shit towards new wrestlers being downloaded into the game later on or whatever, or uploaded, whatever." I would pay $85 instead of $70 to buy the game. For fucking sure. Like that. But because that isn't a thing, people like me who just wanted the game but didn't understand how many wrestlers would be coming into the roster and stuff later on are paying the price. Because now you've got a bunch of wrestlers being trickled into the system, and now I have to pay for a season pass. And is it just a season pass, or am I going to have to pay like a subscription fee now, or is it going to be, is this game being treated as games of service like a Fortnite, so it really is very tricky on how you treat DLC. I think DLC is necessary, but it has to be executed
within reason.
Within reason and properly, which I guess falls into within reason.
Yeah.
Because you have a game like Fortnite, that's its own beast. Yeah. That is something completely different than a Destiny, so to speak.
I completely agree with you there.
While they're both ongoing services, you can distinguish the differences between a Fortnite and a Destiny, or Apex Legends and Destiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, say for example, Destiny 2 came out and it was $70 base, right? Mm-hmm. For the modern consoles. We'll say it came out, last year.
Yeah.
If they said, pay an extra $50 and you get all the future DLC that's planned, would you pay the extra $50?
Dude, I would be like, alright, that's fine. As long as you're showing to me how many DLCs you have planned and it's worth those extra $50, fine.
Show me those dilks.
Oh, Snark says, yeesh. Even I didn't spend that much on Elder Scrolls Online, and it's all its expansions. On Elder Scrolls Online and all its expansions. Wow. Fuck, but I botched that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the only reason I have all the current, because there's a lot of vaulted content in Destiny, whereas in, like, people pay their DLC price, and then Destiny, like, Bungie was like, alright, there's too much coming out. Let's remove this from the game so we can make room for new stuff. Oh, you bet people were fucking furious. I paid at most like $150 because and over like a 6-month period.
Okay.
Because I bought the newest expansion full price, but every other expansion before that I got at a massively discounted price.
So are previous DLCs discounted now?
A lot of them get discounted every so often.
So do they? Let me ask you this: Do they get discounted for a limited time and then go back up to full price, or are they always discounted?
No, they go back to full price.
See, that is bullshit in my opinion.
Know.
That is absolutely 100% taking advantage of your fan base at that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so then that begs the question: do you support that type of DLC then? Because you just said you agree it's bullshit that they basically milk their audience.
Oh yeah.
So now that's kind of been brought to light and on screen.
I know.
Are you going to continue supporting that kind of style of DLC?
Oh hell no! And the thing is, like, me and my friends, the ones I play with on Destiny, we talked about it. All of us are debating if we even want to buy the next expansion because of how shitty that is.
Yeah. And isn't the next one the last one?
Well, so it's technically the last one to this story. After that, they're going to be doing this, like, episodic releases.
So Destiny 2 will still be ongoing.
Yep.
Okay.
So we don't know for how long, but all we know is that there's going to be, like, 3 more episodes afterwards that are planned as of right now.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I get it if you want to make it as service. You know, like, kind of like WoW, where you have to pay monthly, you know.
Yeah.
I get it. But if you're going to be charging out the ass for the expansions, and then you're still going to lock the story behind the season passes, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
It's like, that's absolute horseshit.
You know what doesn't charge? Neopets.
I forgot you told me that.
Yeah. I don't know where they went, but I bought Evelyn Neopets stickers. They were right around here, I swear. I don't know where they went. But anyways, I bought Evelyn Neopets stickers at a Tucson Comic Con. And then we ended up making her a Neopets account this weekend. And I was like, holy shit. It's like I'm fucking 9 years old again.
Yeah. So, when it comes, like, Destiny is, like, this old, separate fucking monstrosity when it comes to DLC, like, discussion. But when it comes to, like, regular DLCs, like, how, like, for example, Black Ops 1 and 2 were with their DLCs.
Keep talking. No one cares. Now there's cute animals.
Oh, my God, you fucking idiot. You know what I mean, though? You don't remember back then where you bought the DLCs? It was a bunch of maps. You got some weapons included.
Yeah, so you would get, like, at least a minimum of, like... Okay, so... Because I very much remember this. And it was the very first time I had ever bought DLC before. And it was for Black Ops 1.
Mm-hmm. Same
and
here.
I went to GameStop in the mall. Because I worked in the mall. And I went to the mall GameStop. And I bought a card that had DLC. It was like a DLC card, right? And you scratch off the fucking code.
You
take
put
it
the code
home.
in,
You put the code. Yeah. It had a level where you're on rooftops. It was like nighttime. There was a zip line. And that was the first time I had seen a zip line in an FPS, and I was like, "This is fucking amazing! Oh my god! Yes. I cannot wait to get on the zip line and shoot motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Did I ever do it? Probably. I doubt it. Maybe I got like a kill off of the zip line, but it also gave you like expansions, not only to multiplayer maps, but zombies.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it gave you maybe like a skin or two or whatever. But back then, $15.
Yeah.
I think is what I paid. In person, with tax, whatever, yeah. $15. And then if you wanted the season pass, it was like $30. But that gave you so much more than what $30 could have been. Oh, there's a fight going on in the game now.
Fight.
Sorry, we have the Monday Night Football game going on in the background over here. It's tied up 13-13. Here's your Monday Night Football interruption. Yeah, update. Da-da-dun! Da-da-dun!
I know your phone does that all the time.
Yeah. The New York Buffalo Bills are tied up with the New York Jets at 13-13 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oh, that was nasty. That was a fumble, and it looks like the Jets got the ball.
Oh, there you
go. There it goes! We're ahead of the game, though. We're ahead of the game. So anyways, let's go ahead and read some of the chat here, Josh.
Low C says, me not making a Neopets account right now.
Alex Kano with the laugh emojis.
Yeah, Snark says, this game is getting insane right now.
And Alex Kano says, that was way back.
Right.
With a thought emoji. Yep. And we do, I'm going to go ahead and break here for a quick second. We do operate on tips, y'all, because we are trying to, as you can see, this grainy view here, this picture that you guys got. I have an old Logitech camera. We are trying to raise funds right now to be able to get a I forgot what it's called.
I forgot to.
It's from Elgato. It allows me to use my DSLR camera as the stream camera. So we're raising funds right now to do that. So if you guys feel like it, cool. If not, cool. But we do accept tips right now as we are engaging with you all. So use the link. It's in the description. It's also in the very top of the chat here. And now, getting back to the topic. So, speaking of DLC and all of this stuff, right? Price points aside, there's some DLC that's really cool and some that's not.
Yeah.
Some that's really cool would be like Fortnite skins. Now, what are your thoughts on the cost of Fortnite skins?
It's complete BS. It really is. Because the cost of Fortnite skins, it's like $20. Granted, I get it. They give you more than just one skin. It's like a package. Either way, though, they're like... Destiny does the same thing. Where it's like $15 for like, you know, a full set. You know, you have the head piece, the chest piece, the arm piece, the leg piece. It's ridiculous. That's overpriced. It's like at that point, it might as well just be an NFT.
Right.
Let it accrue some freaking value at least. Jeez. But no, like it's insane. Like I get it if it's $15 for like a set of characters. $20 for a set of characters is a bit much. But $15 for a set of characters, like, you know, like maybe 4 to 5, that'd be cool. Like playable characters with different movesets or something like that. Yeah. That's cool. You know, like they do with, I see you pulling up.
No, keep going.
Like, you know, $10 for me would be fine.
I have $1.
Shit, that'd be cool. Imagine paying $1, you know, you get one character.
Dude, okay, yeah. Keep going.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So my issue with, you know, like that style of DLC is that it's just overpriced. You know, like I get it if it's like $15-$20 for, you know, a story expansion, including like characters, different weapons and stuff like that. That's cool because that's what From Software does with most of the games. It's like $20 for a full expansion. Mm-hmm. You know, you get a whole new story that's almost the length of their original story. Mm-hmm. That you get new weapons, you get new customizable options like different armors and all that, and you get a lot more for what you paid for.
More bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some DLC that's concerning to me is pre-order DLC. And this was something that Alex Kano had brought up. I prefer $5. Yeah.
Same here.
I would feel no regret whatsoever. No regrets. Paying for a skin for $5.
Oh yeah, no.
Not at all.
Nope.
Now something that concerns me is skins for games that are like pre-order incentives. And this is a new concern for me. Because as we had talked about before, Jean-Claude Van Damme is a skin now for Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, the whole premise of Mortal Kombat was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme game. And if you don't know the history of it, you can check out our audio exclusive Oops All Interviews episode from Game On Expo where I interviewed Paul Niemeyer, right?
Yeah.
Niemeyer. Yeah, I fucked it up last time. I said Niemeyer. but it's Paul Niemeyer, the original artist from the first Mortal Kombat video game. And he broke the history down of the video game franchise in that episode. Check it out after the live stream, or if you've got nothing going on, tomorrow. But the original Mortal Kombat game was pitched as a Jean-Claude Van Damme tournament fighter style video game.
Yeah.
Whether it be Jean-Claude, his representation, or whatever, it just did not work out. Now, 30 years later, they have finally gotten Jean-Claude Van Damme in Mortal Kombat 1 as a skin. Not his own DLC character, which is what I wish they would have done. God, that's a tongue twister. Originally. And honestly, I would have rather seen it be done in Mortal Kombat 11. Because in 11, they had Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Terminator.
Oh.
They had Sylvester Stallone as Rambo. I would have loved to see Jean-Claude Van Damme, another 80s action star.
Oh, yeah.
In that DLC mix-up.
It would have fit perfectly.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But now, so this is what we're going to get at here. And I'm sorry, audio-only listeners, you're going to have to bear with us here. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme from the Kumite, a.k.a. Bloodsport.
Great movie.
Absolute great movie. I have it on VHS and DVD.
Oh, nice.
I fucking love it. I fucking love this movie. As a matter of fact, I used to watch this movie so much that my dad got mad at me because I ruined the VHS tape back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Frank Dukes was the dude in my household. Although, not the real Frank Dukes, but Jean-Claude Van Damme's portrayal of Frank Dukes. So this is Jean-Claude Van Damme as we know him, right, folks? I think everyone knows, this is what you think of when you think of Guile from Street Fighter the movie. Because he did play Guile in Street Fighter the movie. I actually have the collector's Blu-ray over there. Now, this is Jean-Claude Van Damme in Mortal Kombat 1. The new game that's releasing in 8 days.
Really? It's 8 days?
8 days.
Oh, wow.
September 19th. This is supposed to be a pre-order incentive. And while I see the somewhat similarities in the facial expressions, when I look at this model, I think, oh, generic white guy, number 3, in a creator wrestler mode.
Dude, he looks closer to Daniel Pacina than he does Jean-Claude. And even then, he looks nothing like him.
And Snark says, and September 14th in early access / premium edition game. This is where I have a problem with premium DLC. It's like, did you even try?
Right.
And how is this worth my money as a pre-order DLC exclusive and so on and so forth, right?
It's like, if I can't look at the character and immediately tell who it is, why would I try?
Would you know who that is?
Hell no.
No, me neither.
I would have, if you would have told me, oh, this is Mortal Kombat, which character is this? I would have like, is that a weird Johnny Cage?
Yeah, I would have said Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said Jean-Claude at all. And for those of us who grew up watching Bloodsport, fucking Universal Soldier, etc., etc.
Yeah.
We would look at this and go, that's not Johnny Cage. That's not Jean-Claude. Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Who is this random fucking character? And it bothers me in a couple of ways. Number one, the resemblance is just not there. Number two, you're asking me to pay for this? And number three, it's like the significance of getting the license not only the license to use his resemblance. Excuse me. There you go, Sean. But also his voice.
They use his voice for it?
They use his voice. They got his voice in the game. And it is so fucking weird to see this skin use his voice. It's I think when it comes to this kind of DLC, it should be free. What it takes is humility from NetherRealm Studios to either, number one, own up to it and say, you'll get this at launch, but then while you're playing the game, we're going to work on an updated version that's actually consistent with the actual model of JCVD. It's funny, as we're talking about this, there's a Mortal Kombat commercial on television right now, which is really cool because it's on prime time Monday Night Football.
Hey.
Featured by Dave Bautista.
It's in our blood.
Yeah. So...
dude, that's very disappointing, really. It's like, because they did Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And they even got Stallone's voice. With Arnold, they didn't get his voice. They got his likeness.
Well, which Snark mentioned in the comments as well.
Yeah. But with Stallone, they got the whole package.
And they did really well with him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
He looked and sounded great. I don't know why. Like, they obviously have the power and the willingness to do it well. I got the power! And Stark mentions too, and Peter Weller as RoboCop.
Right. Yep. Exactly.
It's like, how do you fuck that up?
I mean, I get it. It looks enough like him to pass, but the thing is, you've got to do side-by-side comparisons to realize who that is. When I think Jean-Claude Van Damme, I shouldn't have to think of this image. When I think of JCVD, I think of this.
Yeah.
Right? And the fucking thing is, they put him in this costume with the same trunks and shit. And fucking wrist wraps and stuff. And they give him this. Like, what is that? What is that? With technology these days, dude, I don't know.
Dude, that's horrible. It's like they've definitely done better before.
Yeah. So the question here for you guys is, where do you draw the line at DLC? Let us know in the chat right now, or if you're listening to this later on, hit us up on our Facebook page at NSquared Podcast. Just gonna go ahead and reset the audio here, folks. This is where it benefits you to watch the live stream, because listen, each thing has its own perks, right? You get these cool, intermissions where we're recording audio and not recording. And then the audio listeners get cool interviews and stuff like that. But while we're not recording, why don't you entertain our guests while I take a whiz? And I know this is something you hate doing, so have fun with that.
You fucker.
It smells good.
Well, you have like 5 minutes with me. I'm gonna bore you to death for 5 minutes. Have fun with that. But he brought up a good question though. Is that what's y'all's opinions on DLC? Because like honestly, me personally, like how they did it before, where they had, like pretty much a full story as an expansion or as a DLC. I completely understand it. But DLC is how they are nowadays, where it's like one or two like maps and then like one or two little items here and there, and that's the DLC. That's infuriating. Or where they have the game like half-assed and they, like it's a 75% like completed game and they release the rest of it as DLC, that's infuriating. It's like I should get my full game when I pay for it, not as DLC, not as parts. It's like that's unfair to us as consumers. It's like we pay all this fucking money for us to get a half-baked game. It's not fair. And absolutely shitty. Like, I'm trying to think of another game because since that stuff pisses me off, I usually don't go for games like that. I mean, the one I'm guilty of purchasing is fucking Call of Duty. Snark says, sadly, that's how it is with fighting games. More so now with characters coming out in a seasonal model. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And, you know, like I think it's like quarterly, they'll release like new characters for DLC. You know, like, I think, how many were DLC characters for Mortal Kombat 11? Because they had quite a few. Snark says, I mean, I love Street Fighter 6, but I have yet to buy the DLC characters, Rashid and Aki, to start off. I don't blame you, man. It's hard to buy DLC characters on a fighting game just because of the fact that they cost so damn much. Snark brought up some good points, man.
Okay, well, hang on to them. Reload.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
Low C says, I'm having trouble tipping. Oh no. Well, let's see what's going on here. Oh, don't mind the Pornhub link. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. So we'll go to tip settings here. Sorry, folks. This is a Ow!
Not bad.
The fucking thing just like snapped and hit me on the elbow.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and click that. So it's copied. Well, nope, that's not us. That sounded like that fucking laughing ostrich from Family Guy. Where he's like, ha ha!
Yeah, Snark says, and as for Tekken 7, I didn't have Season 4, but my ex-girlfriend ended up buying it for me so I can fight her. Wow.
Is that sounds like a healthy relationship. Why is she an ex?
Sometimes when a man and a woman love each other.
Hold on. Now I'm going to click the link here and see what's the holdup. Oh wow, that's our old picture. Oh yeah, you should be able to do it. There you go. I feel bad for Zombie and Sean because I don't have to burp anymore. Because Zombie's donation and Sean's donation never actually went through because I didn't go to the PayPal and accept it fully. So we're good. I don't have to fucking try to burp anymore.
Sean has gotten a lot of freebies.
He's gotten a lot of burps, baby.
See?
We broke up about 5 years ago, but we're still good friends. I call her Good Ex. That sounds like a cleaning detergent.
Oh my god. Hey man, sometimes you just...
Yeah.
It just doesn't work out.
Yeah, so, thank you. We are going to break the veil here real quick and look at this Monday Night Football game. There are 16 seconds left. The Buffalo Bills are down 13-16. They are 2nd and 10. And holy shit, does... Oh, nope, that was nothing. That was nothing. Oh my gosh. So, I picked the Buffalo Bills to beat the Jets in our family football pick'ems league this week.
Oh, you better hope they fucking get a touchdown.
Logic would say the Bills would roll over.
So wait, you're saying the Jets' biggest advantage right now is that they were the Bills were anticipating a good quarterback, but their advantage right now is a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Exactly. Because he's unpredictable. He throws more fucking interceptions than he does fucking touchdowns. So it's like, who's he gonna throw it to? You know, it's very unpredictable.
So you're telling me if he aims for the Bills, he'll end up passing it to one of his teammates?
So it would be very NFL kickoff week for this game to go into overtime, which is looking like it might actually happen.
I mean,
the Bills are 3rd and 10 with 10 seconds left at the 32-yard line. Oh my god, why didn't you catch that, you fucking ignoramus? Now they have to kick a field goal. Now they have to kick a fucking field goal. They have to try. One thing I do like is the hats on the coaches.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
So the Bills coach has NYPD hat.
Really?
9/11, bro. Both New York teams.
Oh.
There you go. All right, so they're going to go for a fucking field goal. After this field goal, we will resume recording. It's a 50-yard field goal attempt. So, like, 7 years ago, that would have been a big deal. But everyone's gotten a giant leg here. So, okay, and...
Ooh.
It's good! It's good!
Wow!
It's good! We're going into overtime, motherfucker! All right!
I mean, you fucking called it.
I did. I said it would be very fucking Monday Night Football, kickoff week. All right, so now...
I like how you weren't even sweating it. You're like, oh, it's going to go over overtime anyways.
Yeah, all right, because it's all scripted anyways, right? That's what, that's the latest fucking thing here.
Bro, any more to the left, he would not have made that.
To the left.
The left.
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 All right, we're gonna start recording in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're back, and I don't remember where we left off, but it's gonna be gold, baby.
Yeah, we were talking about DLCs.
Woot!
Yeah.
Yeah, Low C, if you're having any other problems donating, just let us know in the chat. The last time we've got a donation, it was pretty flawless. It went through pretty easily, so just let us know. It kind of actually caught me off guard when the chime goes off in the fucking video. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't even realize it until like a little later. We're like, what?
Yeah, I think it's because we were playing. We were playing a game, so the
yeah.
game audio was like really loud.
Yeah.
But if we go to like test widgets, let's see. Donation.
Yeah.
That's what it'll sound like. I don't know if you guys heard that at all, but
We heard it.
it's like ring, ring, ring. All right. So, again, DLC is a touchy subject. Can you actually put that Happy Dad drink in the mini fridge?
Dude, it's probably like super warm now.
Nah, it's probably like room temp. It's probably room temp.
Yeah, it's definitely room temp.
Yeah. See, I told you. All right. So, anyways.
Damn, dude, it was such a good topic because it was just thrown at us, but we have so much to talk about.
Well, no, actually, that helped because we don't have a whole lot of shit to talk about.
No, I know, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's great having our listeners throw topics at us that are freaking great.
Well, see, and that's one of the benefits of being a live podcast. Now, audio-only listeners just get what we're saying here.
Yeah.
The live attendees get not only what we say, but also unrestricted access to what is happening live on camera in between, not only on recorded sessions, but in between the sessions. So guys, if you are able to at all, AEW Dynamite, or not AEW Dynamite, AEW Fight Forever, and other titles, make sure to join us on those streams.
And then also remember, joining us for the streams means you can be a bad influence on us. You know you want to.
Why would you say that?
Cause, man, nobody wants to be a good influence.
Right. So, we're all aware about the Hollywood strikes going on right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's pretty safe to say. It's been an ongoing thing now for much longer than I think anyone anticipated it would actually go.
Yeah.
So now it's actually starting to affect the video game world. And it was only a matter of time before these kind of things, or this strike, as a matter of fact, would affect the video game world.
Yeah.
So now, reportedly, the SAG-AFTRA strike is preparing to strike against video game companies like Insomniac Video Games, Activision, and Take-Two Interactive, which is the parent company to Rockstar. Let's talk. A lot of people think, oh, video games, it's like a very separate entity from movies and music and stuff like this and that, television. Actually, no.
Especially nowadays.
So you have all the mocap, you have all the voice acting, you have all the licensing for imagery of a person's likeness.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about. Oh my God, we got something.
Yeah.
Hold on. What? $20?
Oh, shit.
What? No. Okay. Tell us something to do on screen right now that's appropriate and won't get us banned from YouTube. And we'll do it. Or bring up a topic. You can take over this topic. If that's what you want to do, you can take over this topic.
Fucking go for it.
And make us talk about lily pads in the pond. I don't care. Holy shit! $20!
High five to you too.
Yes. Oh my God!
We're that much closer to getting better quality.
Are you kidding me? The $20 tip, fucking overtime Monday Night Football game, burgers being cooked. I'm a happy fucking man right now. Hell yeah! Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I forgot what I was talking about.
You got him that excited, Lo?
I miss Comic-Con. Please summarize. Okay, so we're going to talk about Tucson Comic-Con then. And a laugh emoji. Okay, so, Tucson Comic-Con. I will give you a general rundown versus my personal experience. Actually, I'll do a mix. So my personal experience wasn't all that great. I had an interview set up with Noel G, who's famous for playing Hector in almost every movie he's actually been in, or every show.
Hector.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Safe to say that didn't go too well.
It didn't. I showed up on time. As a matter of fact, I showed up a little early. And when I was on time, I was in the green room, which is where we were supposed to interview. It was a private room. It was where all media was designated to hold their interviews. It was also a room where there were like snacks, beverages, etc., backdrops. It also overlooked the whole convention floor. Noel decided to show up at 2:30, which is when our interview was supposed to take place. I was greeted by the convention PR person, and she was like, "Are you with NSquared?" And I was like, "Yes, that is exactly what my shirt says." She's like, "You have a 2:30, right?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And she was like, "Well, this is what his booth looks like right now." And she showed me a picture of his booth down on the convention floor, and it was absolutely bare, absolutely empty. And I said, "Oh, cool." And she goes, "Don't worry, we're gonna try to figure out where he is. Let's see. We'll figure this out for you and get this all situated." And it was funny because at that point I was treated more like a guest than he was. Because I heard her on the phone. Where is he? Da 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 da. You know what I mean? And so I mean, I'm sure it was a bad look for them.
Oh yeah.
Either which way you would paint the picture.
Whether you were a small time interviewer or a big time interviewer, that's bad.
Yeah, so I think the Jets just won because they run they run back a fucking kick punt for touchdown.
God damn, that was loud. You know who that reminded me of? That one guy.
Yep,
in
it's
AEW?
over. It's over. I hate my brother-in-law with a fiery passion. Yep.
Let me guess, your brother-in-law went for the Jets.
I'm pretty fucking sure he did. We've never liked each other. He has a block head, and his eyes are so far apart they look like they're trying to escape his fucking face. Anyways, back to Tucson Comic-Con.
All right.
So, yeah. Brittany says, but I won. Good for you. You don't even... See, I need to take her approach. She got some good picks this week, and she's like, I voted based on fucking colors or whatever. Anyways, look at, I don't care anymore. It's fucking stupid. It's fictitious. It's bullshit. I'm talking about real grievances here. Okay? So,
just continue, goddammit.
Yeah. So he was like, he had just shown up at fucking 2:30 when our interview was supposed to happen, and he was like, oh, hey, so, I just showed up. I need to set up my booth. Would it be okay if he does the interview down here? So I was like, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. Whatever. I go down there. She and the PR person goes down there as well. Brings him his coffee and sugars and creams and whatever. And she even does this. Hands him his coffee and he goes, do you have cream and sugar? Not like, thank you. Not even a fucking thank you first, right? And I'm like, dude, you are a fucking C-list actor. Go fuck yourself. I already know how our interview is going to go. God. So she's like, yes, I actually have them in my pocket. Here you go. Da-da-da-da-da. Right? And then so I'm looking at him, mic in my hand, you know, everything ready to go. And he goes, yeah, so could you give me about like an hour so I can set up the booth and everything? And I was like,
dude, I'm fucking, like, I'm surprised you did not cancel that interview right then and there.
Look it, I'm professional, okay? It took, and you know me, you guys know me. I'm a fucking loose cannon, right? If I was a pro wrestler, which I aim to be one day, and you put a mic in my hand, I may or may not get fired and presented with a lawsuit based on the promos I may or may not deliver. But I was like, you know what? This is our first big interview. Did you hear Britt? She goes, yep. I heard her right now. Yep. This is our first big interview for the channel, podcast, whatever, etc., etc. I'm going to go through it. I just heard her laugh right now. She goes, anyways, I'm done referring to you. You're delaying the show. Anyways, so look, I'm going to go through this. So I was like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. I go through the convention floor. I catch a bunch of B-roll footage on the, you know, the fancy camera and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I circle back. An hour has passed. And my greatest fear has happened. It is a giant crowd around his booth. Because at 2:30, it was before the convention had opened. The convention opened at 3 o'clock that Friday. So I wait my turn to approach his booth. Where he's also posted up with some fucking dumb Disney actor kid. And another fucking wannabe Cholo actor dude.
Oh, God.
And I'm looking at him, and he's got all this fast merchandise, right? Like all this Fast and Furious merchandise on his table. And I'm like, none of this involves you. Like, that's fucking Brian O'Connor's car. Why are you selling those and signing them? Like,
you know what he should have gotten? A monkey.
Right? Because that's exactly what he was. A monkey crawling out of an ass from fucking Bruce Almighty.
Exactly.
That's what he should be known for. That's what he should be known for as a matter of fucking fact. But anyways, let me finish up here because this is taking way too long.
Hey. You're giving Lo the content he asked for. She. There you go. Lo. You're getting the content
Why is there a fucking fly in here?
I don't know.
I almost got it. Give me chopsticks. I'm gonna fucking Miyagi this motherfucker. Anyways, so yeah, it was just absolutely awful when it was time to when I walked up to his booth. He was like, "All right, so let's do this." And I was like, "Do you want to do it right here, or do you want to go behind your booth where it's a little more private?" I think I got it, maybe. Or do you want me to come around the table, etc., etc.? And he's like, no, just like this. So mind you, I'm right here. There's a at least 3 to 4 foot wide table across from myself to him.
Jesus.
And he's not even trying to stand close.
Oh yeah, you were telling me
table.
he was just like this.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I had my mic, which is attached to my phone, and I was like reaching over the fucking table, interviewing him like this, going back and forth like this. Absolutely uncomfortable and absolutely feeling like a hindrance to him. He was not welcoming. He was not... I asked him this. I said, so before we start, do you know who I am and what my podcast is about? He looks at me and goes, nah. And I go, okay, I'm going to give you the 10-second rundown. We talk about video games, comic books, movies, etc. We just reviewed the Fast and Furious franchise. Okay, cool. Let's get it started. I'm like, I've never been more willing to be sued in my life.
Dude, just be glad I wasn't there, because if I was there, I would have told you, hey, you know, fuck this guy, let's not even do the interview.
The dude's 52, and his biggest claim to fame is having a monkey come out of his ass by Jim Carrey playing God in Bruce Almighty. Now, most people will recognize him from the Fast and Furious being Hector in 2 of the movies. And in the 7th movie, when he made his second appearance, he was in it all for but like fucking 10 seconds.
I didn't even know he was in
He got punched by Letty at Race Wars in that scene.
Really?
Yeah, and that was it. Anyways, the interview went shit. I asked him a bunch of cool questions about the character of Hector, but also I didn't want to be that interviewer and only base it on Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask him about other things he has going on and stuff, like The Walking Dead, which he was in. You know, The Mayans, which is the fucking Sons of Anarchy spinoff and stuff. I asked him, I got the same answer to 3 different questions. That's the kind of interview I got with this guy. The interview was supposed to be at least 15 minutes, and it raked in all but 4 minutes and 52 seconds. The interview is 4 minutes and 52 seconds long. I quickly ended it. I could have kept it going, but this whole back and forth like this, with also getting bullshit answers, and just the pure disrespect. Like, look it. I could be nobody. I could be a fan. I could be someone curious about who he is. At the end of the day, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for people like me, he wouldn't have a booth to fucking begin with.
Exactly. Imagine if all the people behind you heard exactly how he treated you. Because I'm pretty sure that floor is super fucking loud, so they could barely hear what he's saying.
Well, and he got lucky because there was actually, after I had gotten through, the crowd had dissipated.
Really?
Yeah. So if there were actually people around, I would have been like, oh, this is great. I'm going to fucking expose this motherfucker. Oh, Jim from Drink a Beer Play a Game is in the chat and says 4 minutes is a marathon in some lines of work. Well, Jim, listen. 4 minutes is not necessarily a marathon unless you're talking about your sex life. Okay, bro? Now, anyways, back to what I'm saying. Thanks for stopping by. No, thanks for stopping by, by the way, brother. I appreciate it.
4 minutes is a long time, okay?
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. I'm not even going to go there with you, dude. So, interview ended, and I was like, do you mind if I take a picture with you for the thumbnail? He goes, yeah, sure. And then I take my phone out, and he grabs my phone. Takes it out of my hand real quick, like, well, Pop, here you go. Click. Luckily for me, I'm like quick with my wits, and I smiled, got my phone, went away, and he goes, I'll be here all weekend. Come by again and stuff, da-da-da. And I was like, no. No, I don't think I will.
What a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, I felt like fucking Bilbo Baggins, my fucking secrets. No, I don't think I will.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Snark says he really sounds like a dick. Low C says, wow. Jim says, but yeah, this guy sounds like a ball bag. And then he also says Wolf Castle Face. That was the joke. Yeah. What's Wolf Castle Face?
I don't know, but we're going to look it up.
You're the internet guy. He's the internet guy. I'm kind of the internet guy.
Some people are more on the other side of the internet than I am.
Yeah. So anyways, that was day one. Okay? Day one was that. Day two was actually a little bit better, but started off just as motherfucking rough. So day two, hold on. You know what?
Need a re-up?
No, I've got the other one in the chamber.
Oh, there you go.
Here we go, folks.
Lo, you really got him fired up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing that's what
Yeah, probably. Wolf Castle Face. That was the joke.
Now that you put it that way, I can definitely picture it.
So, day two started off with me and the Honky Tonk Man. Okay, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Honky Tonk Man,
fuck that guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Right here. This is the Honky Tonk Man. The longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE/WWF's history. Up until this past Thursday.
So he finally broke it.
Gunther finally broke his record for longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Fucking good for him, especially after what you gotta say.
Yes. So, this is what the Honky Tonk Man looks like these days. And this look right here really resembles the inside of this man. He's not this guy. He's not this guy. He's this guy. Now, let me say this. This was before the convention started. Oh, yeah, and Brittany was there to actually witness this.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Honky Tonk Man. What a delightful piece of shit. So, I am shooting for all intents and purposes, and I hope this gets clipped and shared on YouTube, on fucking Twitter. I am shooting shots at the fucking WWE Hall of Famer Honky Tonk Man. And he's lucky this incident was not recorded, because I do say that this guy was an absolute piece of fucking shit. This guy, who makes his money off of appearances for being the Honky Tonk Man, the world's longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, did in fact not give a single fuck about his professional wrestling career. When I asked him and walked right up to him before convention floors were even opened, no one was with him except his handler, which is absolutely, it's a thing, Josh. It's a manager.
I know,
it's a
but
manager.
Just the fact that it's called a handler is fucking great.
But this dude was just kind of standing there in fucking gym shorts and a WWE 2K 2016 shirt. Was kind of looking for conversation. I didn't say anything to him on that Friday because I was like, well, you know what? They always say, you know, like, don't meet your heroes and stuff. And I knew he was a heel, right? Everyone knows he was a fucking heel. Yeah. Whatever. I decided to walk up to him day 2. Before the convention started, I didn't even fucking pull out the mic. I didn't fucking pull out the camera. I was just like, sir, it's an honor to meet you. You know, you're the world's longest reigning, you know, fucking Intercontinental Champion, etc., etc. I said nothing to the sort of kiss-assery. I didn't come off as a mark, as they call professional wrestling fanatics. I just said it's an honor to meet you. You know, I'm a big fan. I have some questions for you if you have time. He was like, yeah, sure, what you got? And I said, well, Gunther is the Intercontinental Champion right now. And he's approaching your record for time as the Intercontinental Champion. What are your thoughts on that? I don't give a shit, is what I got. And it wasn't a kayfabe answer. I don't give a shit. If you showed me Gunther, I would know who he fucking was. I don't watch it. I haven't watched it since. And then he looked at his hand, looked at his class ring for the Hall of Fame to the year that was on his ring and said, I haven't watched it since 2018 or 19, whenever they made me get in that Hall of Fame. I don't care. And I said, well, could you at least, as a fan, sir, and we're both media guests here, could you at least give me a kayfabe answer? I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't work there anymore. If you were to work at the post office for 20 years and then leave, would you care about what the post office does when you're gone? And after that analogy, I thought to myself, all right, this guy must have been fucking scorned by Vince McMahon or, you know, fucked over by like John Laurinaitis or somebody backstage WWE. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask him anything else. You know, like, fuck it. Fuck this guy. My wife is right behind me. There's no way I'm going to take this fucking beratement anymore. Mm-hmm. You know, he was just like, I don't care. I don't care. This is what I do now. And he pointed to all of his pictures of him in the WWF ring at the time. You know, and he was talking about all his fucking glory days of this bullshit, that bullshit, this bullshit, that bullshit. You know, he goes, this is what I do now. I sign these pictures of whatever. You know, this is me now. You know, and I'm like, you don't sound like a fucking professional wrestler, mister, retired or not.
Sound like a professional douchebag.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing, man. It's like, well, I need to check. Okay, we're running up on time here with this recording segment. But in my mind, I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. You know what? I don't give a fuck if he was scorned by management or screwed over or not. This ain't how you fucking talk to your fans. This ain't how you talk to people in general, etc., etc. So I was like, you know what? Nice to meet you, sir. I cut him off because he kept going on a rant. I cut him off. I put my hand out, shook his hand, and said, nice to meet you. Adios.
Honestly, if he was scorned, that's probably why.
We're going to go ahead and record audio again. I just stopped it in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so that was my experience with the fucking honky tonk, man, at Tucson Comic-Con. That guy can and should, for in all purposes, fuck himself. He's a douchebag. Doesn't care about his Intercontinental reign being fucking taken over. And I mean, this was big news, man. I mean, again, dude, it was relevant. It was hot. That upcoming week, his reign was going to be ended.
Dude, talk about, getting more, coverage on you. Getting more people to know who you are. By getting somebody, having somebody else break your what is it called? Your freaking longest running,
reign.
Your reign, yeah. It's like, that's the perfect opportunity to get more people to look for you if you want more fans, more coverage.
Exactly. And the matter of the fact is, I can't, I watch Raw. I watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
I watch these the products, and do I watch them in their entirety? No. Mm-hmm. If it's a Monday, I tune into the bits and pieces of it. Yeah. If it's Friday night on SmackDown, I'll watch bits and pieces of it before Rampage comes on for AEW or whatever. One thing that gets me is the announcers always brought up, ooh, Gunther's coming up on the Honky Tonk Man's reign, and Honky Tonk Man this, Honky Tonk Man that. He is relevant in the minds and ears of current WWE viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, okay, let's check this shit out. Let's pick the man's mind. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking retired. Let's have a conversation.
Well, unfortunately for you, there was nothing to really pick at.
No. Snark says, I would have pulled a Jim Cornette and give him a thank you, fuck you, bye. Yeah, that's essentially what I did. And I'm not a fan of Cornette by any means, shape, or form. But that is exactly what I fucking did. I cut him off. He was speaking to me still. And I put my hand out and said, sir, it was nice to meet you. Because I know the business. And I said, sir, it was nice to meet you. And then I pleasantly turned around and walked away. And I thought, for someone who doesn't give a shit about the product, what they're doing these days, and how they're keeping him relevant, and how us fans are the reason he's able to have a fucking booth at a convention, I was like, you know what? This is it. This is done. I'm done. Goodbye. Good fucking bye.
I mean, the fact that you were able to keep her cool, fucking kudos to you, Matt.
Yeah. Right after that, I met up with, his name's Jesse Hernandez. He's an artist for a bunch of lucha gear and stuff. And he actually designed some stuff for Penta El Cerro Miedo.
Really?
Hell yeah, dude. And he also designed their shoes that were exclusive at Champs last year. He's designed posters for Mastodon and POD. I can't remember the other band off the top of my head. It might have been fucking
those are some pretty big names already.
Yeah, what's the one? Oh no. Oh no. I'm fucking up here. House of the Fly. You know that song? Snark, please help me.
You can't rely on him. Jamie, pull that shit up.
Yeah.
House of the Fly, you said?
Yeah, I think that's what it was called. School's Out. Britt says the vendors there were not guests, or the vendors there that were not guests were really nice and had some great stuff. After those two jerks, it was great. It was a great event. And yeah, no, absolutely. Like, imagine Deftones. Yeah, I think he did stuff with the Deftones as well.
Wow.
He does a lot of really cool, like, Aztec designs. And he makes, he made a lot of, anyways, he had a bunch of concert design photos on display to, sell. He had some really cool shirts to sell as well. That dude was fucking dope. We talked about, and the way we brought up professional wrestling is one of his posters had a luchador kind of look to it, and it was all Aztec'd out and shit. And I was like, bro, that's really cool. It reminds me of like shit like from like Lucha Underground, and I wish that shit was still around today. And he's like, oh, bro, you're into Lucha? And I was like, fuck yeah, I am. Let's talk. You know? And he had like some really cool toys as well, like vinyl figures. Like, remember the stuff from Nate the Milkman? That I have up there, like the Garbage Monster and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he makes custom vinyl toys too, but his stuff is like Darth Vader, but all Aztec looking, with like a lightsaber, but it's like jagged edged fucking sword Aztec bullshit.
Kind of like their
Inca.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we were talking about all that stuff. Yeah, sorry, Snark. It was Deftones. That's what we were talking about. Deftones.
Power of Google.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like cool, dude. And once we started like talking about like lucha and fucking all that, it was like, and
he just like let go of everything he knew. He's like,
yeah,
oh, I did this. It's like, oh,
no, yeah. And I was like, bro, like, do you watch AEW? And he was like, he goes, let me do this. Do you know Penta? And I was like, no, you didn't. What did you do with Penta? What did you do, bro? Come on, fucking lay it on me.
Oh,
lay it on me. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up. Let's see if I can pull up this dude's.
Can you smack that keyboard any louder?
Oh, there he is. This is the homeboy right here. Okay. So this is the kind of shit, dude, that he fucking does. So he had to deal with the San Diego Padres, the baseball team. Whoops.
Really?
Yeah. So that's the San Diego Padres logo, the S and the P.
Oh, that's pretty.
But you see how it's all fucking like Mayan and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at this fucking Wolverine logo he did. He's done a bunch of stuff for Rey Mysterio. These are some of his toys right here.
Those are pretty fucking.
Look at that fucking Vader, bro.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
It's like, even though I'm Mexican myself, generally I don't like that Aztec type stuff.
Oh, for real? Like, look at this Gears of War shit, bro. That fucking shit is dope.
Which I was gonna say.
Listen, I might hire this fool to fucking make our next logo.
You turned Mexican on me now, huh? This fool?
Yeah, this fool. Espérate, hombre.
That's where I was gonna come in and say, I generally don't like this stuff, but this dude actually does really good work.
Yeah, this is the Wolverine vinyl toy.
Oh, is this an actual toy?
Yeah.
I would not mind getting one of those.
Bro, this Batman's fucking sick.
Dude, that looks more Japanese than it does Aztec, but it's still dope.
I think with the big old earrings and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, and the fucking...
it's the teeth, the mouth, that reminds me of it.
Yeah, with like the Japanese devil bullshit. Yeah. So that's the fucking Wolverine figure right there.
Dude, they should make a comic out of that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, he also had this one on display as well.
T'Challa?
Yeah, T'Challa, the Black Panther, when we were at Tucson Comic Con.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. You're dope as shit.
Yeah. This is really cool stuff, dude. This guy is an amazing artist. I mean, look at that Iron Man. You know, sorry, audio listeners, maybe you should tune into the fucking live stream, you know, and you'd see what we're fucking doing here. This is the Darth Vader I was telling you about, bro. Check that out.
Oh, that's fucking
Check that out. That's fucking sick, right? Could you imagine getting cut by this shit? No way, bro. Britt says, poor Nick had to leave earlier than planned day one because I locked myself out of the house. Day one, you got some good stuff, though. Yeah, no, yeah, that was unfortunate, but it was okay. It all worked out in the end.
You know what she could have done? Just go with you. And then come back at the same time.
No, because the fucking dog was locked out, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he also had this Boba Fett. That Boba Fett's sick. Bro, Boba Fett and fucking Imperial Japanese bullshit looks cool. Fucking Aztec shit looks cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking Boba Fett's the shit.
I'm digging his fucking artwork, though. He does it really, really good.
Let me see. I'm gonna type in Lucha. So there he is with Ultimo Dragon. I think he's with AAA now. I want to say, but AAA is like Mexico, the Mexican brand.
Yeah.
That's such a sick hat, right? Like,
dude, I would get one of those.
I fucking regret not buying a shirt from him. I told him I was going to, but I fucking lost track of time and bullshit.
Does he not have a shop in Tucson, or?
He's not from here.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. But here's his, I believe, yeah, IG. This is his IG stuff, guys. So, if you're a fan of this art style and stuff, definitely give him a follow. And let me tell you this.
I'm looking at it right now.
Let me tell you guys this. This guy has made stuff for the fucking coolest fucking luchadors in professional wrestling today. Like Rey Mysterio, fucking Penta, El Cero Miedo, Rey Fenix, and a bunch of others.
Just hit follow.
And he was the coolest motherfucking guy out of all the people I interviewed. And this is a guy that, like, does all this big time shit. When I was talking to him, a comic book company came up to him and was like, "We would like you to sign some of the covers that you've drawn for us, please, if you wouldn't mind."
What?
And blah, da, 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 da. And I was like, "All right, cool, bro. I'm gonna let you do business. You do business. I'll be back around later." Coolest fucking dude ever. Coolest fucking dude. He was asking me, "What do you think about this setup for my booth? Do you think I should move this around or that around or whatever?" And I'm like, "Bro, I think what you're doing is really good." Because he had a lot of his posters, like for POD and other bands, and some of them were holographic and stuff and looked really fucking cool.
Oh, shit.
I was like, "God damn. You're going to take all my fucking money, homie." Unfortunately, he didn't get none of it, but, like...
Next time.
Dude,
Next
like,
time.
look at that. That's what it looked like in person, bro.
Dude, that thing looks so fucking sick.
That fucking Wolverine is sick. Yeah, I mean, this guy had to be... Oh, like, look at... This is an example. So this is for the band Pussifer. This is what one of his fucking... here's the Mastodon one. This one's holographic.
Holy shit, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah, this one's holographic and it looks fucking ridiculous live, like in person. This is a mural he did.
Damn.
Yeah, this is actually one of his most recent posts on fucking Instagram. This is a mural he did out there in like San Diego, I believe. Like, oh, here you go. Here's this fucking post for fucking Tucson Comic Con.
Dude, that looks dope.
I don't think they did him justice, bro. Like with this one.
Nah,
I think they just made him look like, oh, I can make cool dragons, bro. Check me out. Look at him. And like the way his picture is, he's like, hold on. I'm going to scoot back this way.
Fucking idiot.
Hold on. I need to scoot back.
What the hell are you doing?
Hold on. He's like this. I make cool dragons, bro. Oh, shit.
Fucking idiot.
But yeah, no, man. Dude's fucking dope as shit. Was really cool. Look at that Macho Man, dude. I mean, I know it's not even all Aztec and shit, but it's in his art style. And you know what his art style is, bro? Bold lines and absolutely exaggerated fucking colors and shit. Which is my favorite fucking art style for comic books. And like, ooh yeah. Yeah. Dude's fucking awesome. So if you guys have a second, head on over to his Instagram and all that and check him out. He actually got one of the Sting figures as well.
Really?
He's like, yeah, I had a friend do the same thing for me.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So he was fucking cool, man. He was fucking dope as shit. So there you go, low seat. I think that's about $20 worth of Tucson Comic-Con experience. For anything else, you could check out the last stream where we showed up the pickups and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff at Tucson Comic-Con.
Do you mind if I hit that?
God damn it, really? What happened to the other one I gave you? Did it die?
Just yesterday, actually. Hey. Waited all day. I didn't ask you all day.
All night. But yeah, so that was Tucson Comic-Con experience. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break real quick. And you be entertained by best friend Josh.
Oh, God. Dude, you've taken a lot of pee breaks. What's going on?
Hey, I'm really hydrated, bro. I had like 1.5 gallons, maybe 2 gallons of water today.
It's the Rolling Rock. It's what it does to you. It cleanses your kidneys. Yeah, no, unfortunately I wasn't able to go to Tucson Comic-Con with them. I wanted to go, but that weekend I was actually on call, so I ended up getting called every fucking day. It was so frustrating and infuriating. I really wanted to go because when he told me he was going to interview whatever his name is, I don't even want to remember his name. I just remember him as Hector now. When he told me he got an interview with him, I really wanted to go, but I ended up getting, being on call, and my coworkers weren't available to take up my on call for that, so that sucked. But I really wanted to go with him and experience it because, the first, con that I ended up going to was actually Game On Expo. And then after that, it was like shortly after Comic-Con was in town, which would have been a lot easier to go to. But unfortunately, because of work, I wasn't able to go. So, I could have given my point of view on it, but, I couldn't. It sucks. But hopefully next year, I'm able to go and give you my point of view on things. And hopefully next year, if we do get interviews and they turn out as shitty as, ended up being for him, I'll tell him, you know what? Not fuck this, people. Let's just enjoy the rest of the freaking con. But, it is what it is. As he mentioned earlier, as they say, never meet your heroes or, Oh, Brit says, Josh, what fighting game do you like the best? See, that's where you go down to the point where it's like, what do you consider a fighting game? And if you go down to like mech games, kind of like whatchamacallit, Armored Core, because there's some Armored Core games that can kind of be considered fighting games. When they fight, okay. I'd definitely have to go with Mortal Kombat, because I have played Tekken and I have played Soul Calibur, and I've played, what was the other one? Capcom game, Street Fighter. There we go. I have played all of those, and as much as I like those, I like the simplicity of Mortal Kombat, because the combos in Street Fighter and Tekken, Soul Calibur are just a little bit too much for me. So if you want to talk about games that you can pick up and play, Mortal Kombat is a lot easier, at least nowadays, because back then they used to have those style of combos as well. I prefer. Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
Oh, wait, I forgot.
Well, he'll be right back. I'll continue with my answer. Like those old school style games where you gotta do like these complicated combos to pull off the moves wasn't for me. Granted, some of them, like, when you pull them off, felt super fucking satisfying. But, man, I could not memorize them. I could not figure them out. Even when the games gave you like the move list, it was just too much for me to actually, remember it. Alexano says, do you think Street Fighter is a weak game? No, I don't. Street Fighter is really fucking fun when you actually are able to get the combos down. Street Fighter looks great, no matter what era it's from. Street Fighter looks great, it plays great, and it's super satisfying when you actually can pull off the combos. And it's a classic. You can't go wrong with Street Fighter. Like, I like the fact that the newer games are a little more forgiving with combos. Fucking stupid.
Give you a fucking stunner. Stone Cold Steve Austin intro, baby!
See, I'm glad the viewers are able
this is yours now.
What the fuck, dude? Dude, what the fuck? You just pulled out another one. What the fuck?
I bought another one today because I knew your bitch ass was going to be like, hey, can I hit that? And that one was on its tail end, so I was like, why
It's
not?
funny because you said that last week, and that shit lasted me until yesterday.
Well, yeah,
Because I just did not. I was just like, I'm done. But yeah, no, Brittany asked a good question.
Yeah. Well, I know. So, Alex Kano says, do you think Street Fighter is a weak game?
And I told him no.
Alex, which Street Fighter in particular would you consider to be a weak game? It's not that I'm like countering your question here, but I would like to know which one in particular you're referring to, because I mean, Street Fighter solidly has, what is it now, 6 games? Street Fighter, Street Fighter 1 through 6. Is it Street Fighter
They have
2
a lot of,
Turbo? Is
Yeah.
it, Championship Edition? Or are you just talking more along the lines of the franchise in general?
Well,
Hold. We're going to record. Stop. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right. So Alex says Street Fighter 4. I'm trying to remember Street Fighter 4.
yeah, me too. Well,
No, actually, hold up. While you pull that up, Jamie, reload. Oh, so I actually had that one for the PC.
Really?
Yeah. Fucking waffle fry. So anyways, yeah. I have such a weird relationship with Street Fighter 4. Solely because... Fuck. I'm
Dude,
good.
What's going
I'm
on
fine.
with you?
No, it's a chunk of fucking waffle fry. Fucking sweet potato waffle fry. Waffle cut bullshit. Anyways, yeah, so Street Fighter 4, I have a really weird relationship with that one. You say, Alex says the one for Xbox 360. I never played that version of it. I only played it on the on the PC, but it was really on the laptop. So that game came out like 08, 09, I want to say. I bought it. I graduated high school in 2009. Bought my laptop, Best Buy, and I bought 2 other things with my educational loan. I bought a UFC compilation of Rampage Jackson's
There you go.
greatest hits.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back.
Yep. Oh, you taking a shit?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, well, might as well end the show now, because he's gonna see his like greatest hits Blu-ray, and then I bought Street Fighter 4. I thought, you know what? It's gonna be cool because I'm gonna have a laptop for the first time in my whole life. I'm going to pretend I'm writing notes when really I'm playing Street Fighter on my laptop. My laptop couldn't necessarily handle all the processing needs that Street Fighter 4 required. So I had to play it with like the graphics brought down to a minimum and all that stuff. So it's hard for me to say. But in respect to your question, I do think with the most recent release, Street Fighter has definitely strayed from the root of its inception. Let me say that. I do enjoy it. I do think the gimmick of running to basically any pedestrian and like starting a fight with them is pretty fun and cool. However, I do think it is absolutely bizarre in the way that they've gone with handling the franchise, going from a very run by the numbers, simplistic 1v1 fighting game to an open world RPG, so to speak. And I have it on the PS5, right? And I do struggle with wanting to pick it up and play it. My wife bought me this as a gift out of nowhere, which I do very much appreciate. And I've put in some hours into the game. But I just find it so fucking weird that, like, the clothes you wear matter. Because they increase your stat boosts or this or that. And there's quests and stuff. I play Street Fighter because I want to fight. I think if Street Fighter continues to go the way of Street Fighter 6, thematically and like gameplay wise, it's gonna go down the drain. I do, however, love the graphics, love the soundtrack, love the style choice, but other than that, I really do think that Street Fighter needs to go back to its core.
Good question.
Oh, you have no idea.
Snark says that mode in 6 felt more like Yakuza.
Yeah. I mean, it was very much like Yakuza or, God dang it. What is that game for Dreamcast that everyone loved?
Be more specific.
It was completely open world. It's not Inuyasha. That's an anime. Japanese stuff tends to blend together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Shenmue! Yes.
Shenmue?
Yes. Thank you, Snark. Yes. It was very much like fucking Yakuza or Shenmue. For sure. Alright. So does anyone have any other questions they'd like to get before we open up 11 Pokemon trading card game booster packs?
Just, guys, fair warning. This dude has the luck of, like, a rabbit's foot.
I've got the luck of the Irish.
Jesus. He's not fucking lying about that. Fuck.
Yeah, but just don't jinx me, alright? Normally, I've got some pretty good skills. I've got some good skills. I've got good pull-out game in regards to the cards. Snark says, well, Yakuza is considered the spiritual successor to Shenmue. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know what I love about this combo of this koozie and can? The green represents the field. And then you've got the football. You know, it's like... football's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Do you think... Hold on. Alex says, do you think they will make a Baki game? Do you know what that is?
I know what Baki is.
What is it?
So it's a...
Is it safe to fucking pull up right now?
Yeah. It's a manga slash anime.
Baki is based on like fucking hold on. Don't say anything. Muay Thai?
No.
Right?
Well, it's a generalized all different kinds of martial arts.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up because I actually have that on my watch list on Netflix.
It's out there, I can tell you that, but it's fucking great to watch.
Baki the Grappler.
It's fucking out there.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Yeah. See, the way the homeboy dresses, this is very much a Muay Thai style. Watch Baki on Netflix. Yeah, that dude is way too pretty to be a guy. Just throwing that out there, okay?
Dude, that fucking anime is...
Ara ara.
Oh, it's not one of those. It's not one of those. Oh man, like there's a guy who like literally shoves his hand in poison all the time to get his hands to basically be poison fists. It's ridiculous.
That is the anime trope of anime tropes.
Oh, it's...
If I've ever heard one.
Dude.
All right, so look, let's answer the man's question. All right, so we've committed a fatal flaw as far as streamers go. Alex, if you wouldn't mind just donating $1 so we can answer your question. The threshold when we first started this whole live stream thing was $5, and we'll answer a question. I'm just saying $1, and we'll answer your question tonight.
Hey, you gotta give them some slack though. You did ask them if they had any questions.
I did. So I guess it's up to you, Alex, if you would like to. I think
it would be dope if they did. I don't think they will.
I mean, never say never.
You're right about that, but still.
You know what? I am treading dangerous waters the more I keep scrolling. You know, with this show. I think...
Oh, that was when he was not eating anything.
Yeah. So look at... Has there been a One Punch Man video game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's going to be a Baki game.
Eventually?
It's just a matter of time.
Okay.
Okay, because look at... I hate One Punch Man.
What? Why?
It's not interesting. It is Superman the anime. That's literally what it is. And we all know Superman is a broken character. So is Saitama.
Yeah, Saitama. The thing is with the anime, well, at least it's because I follow the manga more than anime. It's more about the characters around him and their development and how they affect his story. So that's what makes it interesting, at least for me. But I can see, like that was the whole point, though. His character was built to make fun of the whole overpowered main character trope.
Yeah, so that trope is allowed for one character and one character only.
Who?
Superman. Goku wasn't overpowered from the get-go. Vegeta, not overpowered from the get-go. All Might, not overpowered from the get-go. Fucking Rurouni Kenshin. Normal fucking human guy, just really good with a fucking blade.
Hey, if you want to go that far, if you want to go that route, they do go over a slight hint of his backstory, and he wasn't always overpowered.
Still.
I know.
Still. One Punch Man has no, how do I say this? His kind ain't welcome here. Okay? You will not find 1 ounce of Superman anything in this game room. I despise Superman.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I think he is an absolute flawed character, creatively speaking, and in general, that it is never delved into enough.
What do you mean delved into enough?
So the closest they get to really getting at the Superman like flaws and everything like that would be like the Injustice story.
Yeah.
But that's not considered canon. So while that story may be absolutely righteous, it's not considered to be true in the DC canon of everything.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, the Injustice storyline is more likely what you would get out of a Superman character archetype.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's why they have The Boys, the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which the Boys did it really fucking well. But back to the topic of Baki the game. If they do make it, I would definitely get it.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, ultimately, it would be a stylistic fighting game.
Oh, definitely.
It would be what style overcomes what style. So, in essence, it's almost like a puzzle game.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know?
And the thing is, like, all the characters have very unique fighting styles. There's even a character in Baki that has a fighting style that's really close. I don't know if Orange Cassidy did it first. Or
Sloth style.
Well, it's where he has his hands in his pockets. I don't know who did it first, but...
Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to look that up right now. I've seen a cosplayer do this fucking character. And...
I know that character can, if you cosplay as him, can either come off as really cringy or really good.
The guy is a fucking douche. He's like an ex MLB player. Like,
really?
But has taken up all the juice since then. And he walks around with like freshly dyed red hair. And you can tell it's freshly dyed because you see the dye in the skin along his hair. And he walks around like with his hands in his pockets.
Oh,
like this.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, and he's like this and he's like you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, get on this fucking natty juice. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you don't need them fucking steroids, son.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I fucking hate people who are on steroids, though. I don't care, bro. Like, you have all those people who are like, oh, well, to each their own and this and that. And I'm like,
it's like you're living
do you know how fucking hard it is to look like me as a normal fucking person on a fucking terrible diet and budget and etc. And then I work as hard as I fucking do, and you got these motherfuckers out there just fucking juicing it up, you know, and fucking living up. Fuck, like, oh, bro. Like, yeah, some people will call it jealousy or this or that. And I'm like, no, I actually take it as a point of fucking pride. That's where, like, my Vegeta comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I have worked as hard as I can. You know, I am the prince of all natties. You know?
Dude, you're honestly, it's like for you, those of you who are watching, this dude actually is fucking natty. You know, but the thing is, it's taken fucking years of hard work to get to the point where he's at. And the thing is, he's proof that you can be that size natty. It just takes a fuck ton of hard work.
Yeah,
this
and
dude
I'm also the
works
case. So there's also the people who are like, oh, well, a lot of it is genetics. Or, you know, you gotta got the right genetics. Both of my parents are 5'5", and I'm 6 foot. So, like...
I've met his parents.
I didn't get my genetics from my parents. I got my genetics from, like, down the line. And, yes, I am the birth child of them. There was no milkman. I've heard all those jokes before. It's not funny. It's whatever. But, you look at my dad and you look at me and you're like, oh yeah, you're his son. Unfortunately. Sorry, Dad. Fuck you, man. Like, where you been? Anyways, so what were we saying?
We're talking about Baki, possible game. You're talking about that dude that cosplays as him.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. And fuck anyone who does steroids. And especially fuck anyone who does steroids and claims to be natty or doesn't acknowledge that they're not natty and misleads people to thinking that they're natty. And all they got to do is take this supplement and fucking follow this diet and do this workout. All those people can go fuck themselves with a capital fucking pH.
Like
Are we ready to open? Oh, go ahead. You're gonna praise me some more, so go ahead.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, and I was gonna say this dude, like he's studied everything. Like this shit is.
Look at this, for real though, fucking for real.
Like for real, like he's giving me some pointers.
My arms are the size of most people's fucking legs, and I know it might come off funny on stream, like I might not look like it. But I take up a fucking horse's worth of space.
Dude, alright, so let's compare forearms. Just forearms. I'm a regular fucking size dude. Look at that. Look at that. And the thing is, like, my forearms are just slightly larger than a regular size because I fucking work maintenance.
Yeah.
I do a lot of heavy lifting at work.
I do maintenance too. These are my wrenches. For real though.
And the thing is, like, you know, I'll praise this dude for this shit anytime I can because that shit's like that's honest to God hard fucking work.
Masturbation is massacre in this household. Bro, I got that death grip, you know what I'm saying? These are fucking channel locks. These are channel locks, bro. These are fucking bending frying pan fucking hands.
Oh my fucking God.
Hold on. Brett says, it's like twins with all the laughy faces. And then Snark says, Christ, my arm is about a third the size, maybe a fourth. I'm a fucking stick. Well, yeah, but I mean, hey, you know, I'm also like, I don't know. I'm not Mr. Perfect either, right? Like I said, I got a shitty diet. And you can't outwork a shitty diet. So that's where...
I mean, look at this.
That's where... Well, and look at... Like, bro, like, that's where my fly is, too. You don't see veins popping out like crazy. I mean, I guess there's that one right there. But even still, it's not popping out like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I still got these pudgy-ass cheeks I can fucking... And I got to fucking...
The thing is...
I can fucking pull fucking shit here and stuff.
So, alright, like, just to give you guys an example of what the difference is of working out... We do the same jobs, pretty much. That's what working out does with at least a better diet than what I have. Well, at least better than a better diet than what I had.
Okay, look at for and fucking scale. The camera is pointed at us, and we are both equal right now.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
No, I am almost twice as wide as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking flexing my lats or anything. But see, you can see I'm fucking fat too in the face. I got these big old cheeks and stuff.
It's proof that hard work does fucking pay off.
So fuck those guys who are on steroids and shit. Fuck them. Fuck you, Bobby Lashley. You're on steroids, you hairless motherfucker. I just shot on the fucking WWE superstar right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, you guys want to open some Pokemon cards? Oh my god. We're going to go ahead and stop recording in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
What a segue.
What a segue indeed. You know what's crazy? I don't even know how much I weigh right now.
I can tell you right now, I weigh 228.
I'm probably like... I guarantee you I'm somewhere between 230 and 240.
I could see that.
Probably.
Yeah. Because I remember like 2 years ago. When a lot of stuff was happening.
I was 215.
No, like after that you actually gained some weight.
Well, yeah, but like at the worst, I was 215. And then after that, I started to climb back up. Because there was a point during like the divorce and everything where I was able to get my shorts with a belt on and pull them off.
Yeah, because you weren't eating properly.
Yeah, I was taking really bad care of myself.
Yeah.
But I would say probably like the best combination of lean and healthy, I was like 225.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now I'm like all fucking pudgy and shit.
Hey man, at least you're living a good life.
Yeah.
And we're back.
It's all the beer. Okay. So, here, I'm going to organize these. Go ahead and reload me one more time.
Will do.
I'm going to organize them by series. And I've got quite a few packs here, folks. So, I hope you guys are excited to see. Britt says, well fed. You know what? And as a matter of fact, we're going to do this. Hold on.
I'll leave this right here.
That one pack just felt like face first on the ground.
Oh my god.
And while you do that, I'm going to cut a promo on Instagram and see if we can pull anyone else in.
I even opened it for you.
Well, God
You're
dang,
welcome.
that was very fast. Alright, so you guys live right now are going to experience this with us. Oh, low power mode.
Oh my god.
Oh no, we need to restart.
You fucking...
Discard. What's up, nerd geeks and gamers alike? It's your boy Nerdy Nick back with best friend Josh
What's up?
for another episode of the NSquared podcast live. Right now, it is 9:24 p.m. Arizona time. We're going to open up 11 booster packs of Pokemon trading card game cards. So come join us. The link is below. And hopefully, we'll see you in the chat. Was that good? I think that was good.
That'll work.
Yeah. We'll probably get nobody from this story. But hey, you know, the effort was there. I just need to get the link real quick, and then we'll open up the stuff.
As you said before, very entertaining, very exciting content for our podcast-only listeners.
Yeah. There we go. We're going to put that there. And ba-bam, ba-bam. Oh, no, we are recording, actually. I forgot I hit the audio.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Oh. Okay. Hold on, let me make... Oh, it's still uploading. Hold on. Oh, I gotta pick up this pack of cards.
Oh my god.
Okay. So I think we oughta... Oh, hold on. Damn it.
See, we don't do bloopers because we fuck up real time.
Okay, so the story is live. Brittany is telling me to make sure I don't drink too much beer to upset my stomach tomorrow, which is totally valid. That's what happens when you get older, unfortunately. Okay, so do me a favor, Josh, and oh no, that one is absolutely... Wait. Did Battle Styles come out before Silver Tempest?
I don't know.
See which one came out first, dude.
Starts as older.
Older!
Old. Sorry, I was reading ahead. Starks is older. That's adorable.
Yeah.
So Battle Styles versus what?
Silver Tempest.
Release date.
Dude, I never realized how heavy my phone is until right now.
So Battle Styles was March 19th, 2021.
Okay.
Silver Tempest. And so Battle Styles was actually earlier. Silver Tempest was November 11th, 2022.
Okay, so we're going to open these in chronological order. So I have a pack here of Pokemon Sword and Shield Battle Styles. We're going to open right now on stream. If they want to open. I'm going to get it. Sorry. I thought this was going to be a lot more epic.
Do you want me to like pre-open them for you?
Oh, I got it. No, I got it. Here, you can take that. Okay. So we got the digital QR code. So if anyone wants to scan these, scan them.
You're gonna leave it for Evelyn?
Dude, she has like fucking 100 of these and hasn't done anything with them. So we're gonna do the whole trick of 1, 2, 3. Put them at the bottom. First one we're pulling is a Stonjourner.
Nice.
Cool. Whatever. Fuck. Oh, there you go.
Hold
Yeah,
on
yeah,
to
yeah.
Jesus.
Next, reverse hollow Drampa. Damn, that's like super. Oh, there we go. Super shiny. If you guys wouldn't mind to like the stream, share the stream, sub to the channel, and all that bullshit. Oh, I love this horsey. So I'm a water creature myself. I love the water, being in the water, and this imagery of horsey is me in the water 100%.
Honedge.
Honedge. It's a sword. Does this have anything to do with the sword dog Pokemon?
Actually, no. Surprisingly.
Wow.
Yeah, no. It has an evolution where it's a sword, like 2 swords and a shield, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next we got this one. What is it called? Chimicho?
Chimichanga.
Yeah, it looks like a sperm. Next we got
Pachirisu.
Yeah, whatever Josh said.
Pachirisu.
It's a electric fucking squirrel. Next we got Cherubi. There we go. I will never get used to the fucking reverse bullshit that happens with the camera. Next we got a camping gear.
We're going camping.
Shit.
Dude. Alright, you're cut off for tonight. Jesus.
No, I'm not. Oh, this is my house, bitch. Alright, next up, we got a Bisharp. I think I already have this one. But this is a good combative card to have in a deck. The hard part is with the steel Pokemon is building a deck around steel Pokemon. Because at least from my experience, when you get, booster packs and stuff and you're trying to create decks, the steel energy is one of the rare type of energy to actually get in a booster pack. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's I think the most common ones I get are probably Leaf, Psychic, or Fighting. Those are the ones I most likely get. And I buy booster packs all the time.
Yeah.
Next up, I got a single strike Scroll of Scorn. Don't know what the fuck that is, but it sounds bad. Sounds like a curse like an ex-girlfriend gives, like Scroll of Scorn. And last up, we've got a Psychic Energy. So nothing good out of this one. Nothing totally rare or shiny. I told you, you fucking jinxed me.
You got the Drampa.
Is that the rare one? Is that the star?
It's the reverse hollow.
Yeah, but which one's a star?
There's a star in that one.
No, you dumbass. On the bottom. It's probably the fucking, this guy.
Star at the bottom, where?
Oh, that's a diamond. Diamond, circle. So basic. So Drampa was the rare. Drampa has a star at the bottom. Alright, so next up we're going to Silver Tempest. Yeah, let's pick up the tempo here and improve the mood and attitude. So we're going to do this. Bless the packs. And it all depends on how these motherfuckers open, too. That's always been my experience, and this one is really fucking stubborn. What the fuck? I got it. Okie dokie. So, if any motherfuckers want to download some cards, here's a QR code. Go ahead and scan that. And don't ever say the NSquared podcast never gave you anything. 2 and 3. Alright, so first up we've got a V-Star card. I don't know whatever. It's cool. It's like a American Express Black. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. We've got a chestnut.
V?
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. Full hollow V, baby. Oh, yeah.
And you doubted yourself.
And next up, we've got a reverse hollow Petalil. And then we've got a Smeargle. I think I have like 20 of these. And after that, we've got a Esper. I like this one. I like the art. It's one of those 3D art.
Oh, yeah.
You
The
know,
one that you
like-
said Evelyn likes too?
Yeah, where it's like a photograph.
Ooh, that looks really good too.
Next up, we've got a Togedemaru. I think this might be the first time I've ever seen this Pokemon.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's a steel type, but it looks like an electric type.
Togedemaru.
Yeah, speaking of electric type, we've got a Stunfisk here. Again, first time I think I've ever seen this type of Pokemon. And then we've got a Clink coming afterwards, which is just 2 gears. We have a Donphan, which I think is from like Gen 2.
Yeah, that's old Pokemon.
Dragonair. What is a Dragonair? What?
Ooh, that's
Wait.
a really good card though.
This is a Dragon type energy. I thought it was so weird when they introduced this energy type, because I thought they totally fit fine in the energy type.
Honestly, this would have been great as a water type too.
Yeah. And then we got a Torcat. I don't care about that one as much as I care about its evolution.
Oh, what was his name? They have
Incineroar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
The pro wrestling fucking Pokemon. Alright, so we've got another Silver Tempest pack here. Ready to go. Lock and load. Let's go. Oh yeah. I read Snark's comment and it was like, older? That's adorable. LOL.
We read that a while ago.
Yeah. Snark is also older in the time as well. It's like 12:36 over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, he's in DC area. So if you want to download some more cards, there you go. 2 and 3. There we go. Number 1 card is a Fighting Energy. Number 2 card. Ooh, I already have this one, but it is a normal holo of Archeops. I have like 2 of those. Ooh, we got a reverse holo of Lopunny here. Next up, we've got a Whalmer. I think it's so weird it's got teeth. You know, if it didn't have teeth, it'd be like, alright. We've got
Whalmer.
Misdrevious. Whalmer?
Mr. Wilmer.
Oh, we got a really cool Growlithe. This one actually reminds me of my dog.
I could see it.
See, Josh understands.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a Drowsy, which reminds me of just being tired. Adulting. Got a really cool Vulpix. Prancing about. Another, not Incineroar. Oh, wow. Pretty cool Raichu. Kind of makes me think of, like, what a Raichu would look like under the Team Rocket cards.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see those?
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen those.
And then a Wailord. All right. Now we're going to go into Paldea Evolved. Get things rocking and rolling for you guys.
If you can get the pack open.
I got it. Fucker.
Ooh, that was a good pack opening there.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There's the QR code for you guys if you want to download these cards.
First come, first served. Jesus.
1, 2, 3. Ooh. A reverse hollow Baxcalibur?
I've never seen that card. That looks dope.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, that looks dope.
It's a water dragon. Next up, we've got a Gothlorita.
Gotharita?
Gotharita?
Yeah, Gotharita.
Yeah, it's a goth girl. She shops exclusively at Hot Topic. And then next up we have a Bravery Charm. Just a standard trainer card. After that we've got a Tinkatuff. I think I have a Tinkanough of these ones. We have a Great Ball.
Great Balls of Fire.
Then we have a Tropius. You know, this card, I'm surprised. And it's more or less because of the size of the Pokemon and stuff that I'm surprised it's not a, like, rare or legendary type of Pokemon. Then we have a Giraffagig, which has been around since, like, Gen 2, I want to say. Pretty interesting card type. We have a Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, hope you're not tired.
Jigglypuff. It's funny because I recently saw a meme about how Jigglypuff, there you go, energy card,
Yeah.
doesn't stop singing, does not, take a breath until its opponent goes to sleep.
Yeah. Next up, I didn't even look at this one. We've got a, what?
Garganical?
Garganical. Yeah, this is the standard hollow that we've gotten out of this one. It looks like something straight out of Minecraft.
She Garganicals on my fucking... No.
And then we've got a reverse hollow Shinx. All right, on to the next.
Those are cool. Though.
Paldea Evolved pack. So far, hasn't really disappointed.
I mean, I'm really digging this one, though. The Chestnut.
Yeah.
The V. That one was dope.
Yeah. That one was pretty cool. Alright. If you want to download these cards, scan the QR code. First come, first serve. Don't say we never gave anything away for free. Number 1, we've got a reverse hollow Glimmet. Number 2, is a mousehold.
It's just a bunch of mice.
Yeah, it's like Doug Trio. Next up, we've got Pancurichin. Electric type sea urchin. And then after that, we've got Zweilius. Interesting Pokemon.
Isn't that a dragon type?
It's a dark type.
Dark type, yeah.
Then after that, we've got a Wattrel, which is a water type electric bird. Which makes no sense to me, but
contradictory.
Hey. Then we've got a Fuecoco. Is what my wife says every time I go in her. There you go.
My fucking god.
And then after that, we've got a Citadel. I wonder if she's watching right now. Heard that.
She probably heard you.
Next up, we've got a Knockley. I wonder where the fuck they come up with these fucking Pokemon names this generation. And
dude, that looks like a Mario like power, like mushroom power.
Steel Energy. Ho ho! We got a Slow King EX, motherfucker! Full holo, baby!
Dude, fucking...
I told you.
We're like, what, 5 packs in? It's already 2 fucking full holos?
I told you. Jesus. I have the heart of the cards. And then we've got a Reverse Holo Practice Studio.
Dude, that's a really cool Slow King, too.
Yeah, it looks like he's breaking through the motherfucking card. Hey, listen. I told you, motherfucker. You shouldn't be surprised, motherfucker. Alright. Another Paldea Evolved Booster Pack. Here we go. Ooh, that one broke good. There's going to be a good card in this one. There's going to be... Hold on. I've never reverse blessed a pack, but we're going to do it. Okay, guys. Here is another QR code. You want to scan that. If you can. Focus. Focus.
Your focus needs more
there
focus.
There we go.
You remember that?
No.
Your focus needs more focus?
No.
Jackie Chan?
Bro, I've said no 3 times.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we got a Reverse Holo Seviper.
Nice.
Yeah. We got an evolution to the Graphigill or what?
I think you got it.
No, Graphigig. It is Farigiraf.
Y'all enjoying that butchering?
Look it. It's an emo thing with a hoodie. Okay, there you go. We got a delivery drone, aka Amazon Prime. We got a Quaxwell. Next up is a Slackoth. See it work, bro. And then we've got a Mashiff, aka what my dog really looks like. We got a
Nimble.
You couldn't wait for me to say it?
No. You're taking too long.
I said we got a, and then you go Nimble. Here we got a Shinx. Did I say that fast enough for you? Here, hold on, we got a basic energy and it's a psychic type, folks. There we go. Next up we got a Jumpluff. And it's a holographic. Did you say that? I don't think you did, motherfucker. Oh, wait, hold on, there it is. Yeah.
Ooh, that looks actually really cool too.
Yeah. It's like a parasite. Oh my god, what is this?
What?
It is a gold basic energy, folks.
I've never seen that before. What?
I have these, but I haven't seen a grass type one. I thought it was like a misprint kind of thing.
Apparently not.
A full hollow energy, and it's gold.
That's fucking dope.
Ew, cool.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I told you, motherfucker. Alright, this is the last Paldea Evolved booster pack before we get into Obsidian Flames. Oh, this one opened up good too, just like that one. I told you. Now I'm going to reverse. Okay, so look at. I opened it up. Very clean. Now I'm going to reverse bless it. So it's going to be ultra blessed. Just like that one was. Hey, that one was too, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, because it came out with that fucking gold.
Yeah, look at
basic
opening. It is opening perfect. Here is the other promo card. Download these if you will. I'm trying to hold it as steady as I can.
I know that focus on that camera though.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to upgrade to our DSLR. There you go. Scan it quickly. There you go.
2, 3.
All right. Are we ready?
Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain.
Are you ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Is yellow and porous and... Oh, fuck.
Porous.
Porous is he! Do it.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nautical nonsense is something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Then flop on your belly and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nah, what are that fucking laugh?
I can't believe we did that right. So we got a
Good thing you don't have fucking like next door neighbors that can hear you.
reverse hollow Charcadet. That's pretty cool. There you go.
Man.
Oh yeah. We got a Passimian. It's like a crazy monkey in a tree. Ooh, reversal energy.
Ooh.
Never seen that shit before. We got a Spidops. It's a giant, crazy spider and makes me feel uncomfortable looking at.
Oh god.
Krogunk.
Kronk, pull the lever.
Kafunt. What'd you call me? Oh, we finally got a Pikachu, and this one is fucking adorable.
There you go. That's a good Pikachu.
Yeah. It's definitely not a Kafunt. We got a Paldean Wooper. Whenever I see these, I just think, wow!
Wow, my fan.
Yeah. Got a basic energy, which is pretty much any blonde girl in the USA.
Gives off that basic energy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, we got a hollow Rabska. I have not had this before. This is a dung beetle Pokemon. But hey, it's cool. And then after that, we've got a reverse hollow Mimikyu.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna stop recording in 3, 2, 1.
I'm actually gonna go tinkle.
All right, well you better hurry up.
No.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more packs to go through. And these are the Obsidian Flame Sword and Shield expansion packs. Are you peeing on the ground?
No.
Oh, I saw you.
This stuff fell.
I saw you squat down right now, and I was like,
I'm not.
Is he that far gone?
Oh, watch out.
So we are going to open these 4 Obsidian Flame booster packs, and then we'll call it a night. What's in these booster packs? Who knows? But I bought all these booster packs at Game On Expo, and I've been hanging on to them until it was the right time to get these guys opened up and put out into the internets. So, as a matter of fact, it was day 1 of Game On Expo last month. Literally a month ago today, that Obsidian Flames had released. I got very lucky right there without dropping them. And we had vendors dropping these literally same day as the rest of the regular card shops and stuff. But we were given, let's just say we were given exclusivity to getting these before the rest of you did. I just decided not to open these up until I felt like it. And I thought, you know what? Tonight might be a good time to do this. It's been a slow news week in the video game world. And I was like, you know what? I've got 11 booster packs to open up. Why not just all do that on the stream tonight? So, now that best friend Josh is back, that's some pretty good fucking timing.
Really?
I'm going to go ahead and start recording in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, and so that was the last time you had crabs. So,
fucking idiot.
booster pack number 1 of Obsidian Flame. Gotta bless the pack. Bless it. I can't open it. I blessed it too hard! It's too blessed!
It either means that it doesn't want to be open because it's just that good, or...
It's too hashtagged! I got it. I got it. Here we go with the QR code, folks. Get your cameras ready. In 3, 2, 1. Be blessed with some digital goodies. We love you. Alright, we ready? Ooh. We've got a reverse hollow clay doll.
That one looks nice.
We have a Pokemon League headquarters training card. We've got a Blossom. A Patrol Cap training card. A Barboach, which looks like a worm. I don't know. That one makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's an eel.
Yeah, take it away.
Eel.
Oh, we've got a Lenoke. Or Lechonk.
Lechonk.
Lechonk. It's like nope. And that is the most appropriately named Pokemon I've ever seen.
Lechonk.
We've got a Tadpole.
Tadpole?
Yeah, it's a Tadpole light bulb Pokemon. We have a Glimmet. Oh God, Glimmet!
I was gonna say, dang, Glimmet. Oh, it's the
Basic Energy, Water type.
You got another one of these earlier, didn't you?
Which one?
The Glimmets?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, this is the one.
I can't do the drum roll. Without knocking stuff
Just
over.
do it with your tongue. I said your tongue.
I can't do that with that fast with my tongue.
You can't roll your R's?
Oh, okay.
Oh! This one's fucking sick!
Oh, that is. It's an Entei.
Motherfucking Entei!
Dude, that looks cool as shit.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Would you look at that?
She said no.
What? And then a reverse holotoxel.
Let him see it. You just went...
Dude, that Entei. Oh my gosh. I haven't pulled an Entei since like fucking 2003. Holy shit.
Dude, that thing looked cool as shit, though.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm fucking amazing. Bless the pack. Listen, y'all laugh at my method of throwing or opening these fucking packs.
I mean, it apparently works.
I don't know why, but when I burped, I tasted fucking burrito. I haven't had a burrito in 84 years.
Go.
Here is the next QR code card. Feel free to download these.
Two.
I mean, it's two.
Oh, okay.
Because the third one is reverse holo.
Ah.
See? Oinkalone. The evolution to Lechonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, hello. This is Rhyme, aka Lechonk in person. She's, as you say, Lathic.
Oh, God. She's also old.
Is she?
She looks kind of old.
Nah.
Hey, in Pokemon years, when you add an extra line...
Next up, we have Altaria.
Bitch.
And then we have Volcarnoa. Volcanara?
What is it?
I've never seen it.
Volcarona.
Hey, Volcarona.
Aye.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Holy shit. You son of a bitch. Yeah, there it is. I've never seen that Pokemon before.
I have. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Okay. Next up, we've got a very easy one, Ortega. Fuck you, dude. Oh my gosh. And then next up we've got a Sinesti.
It's a bunch of teacups.
Yeah. That one's one of those photographed ones too.
Looks cool.
Next up we've got Poniard.
Pontiac?
No, Poniard. Special needs brother of Pontiac. And then next up we've got Charcadet. Toxel. Okay. Basic energy, grass. Woo-hoo. What is this? Okay. Oh, I don't have this one yet. Palafin.
Ooh.
Is a fighting fucking dolphin that means business. Alright guys, we've got 2 booster packs left of Obsidian Flames. After this, we're going to call it a night because it's 10:02 p.m. our time. Which means for you East Coasters, it's like 102.
Yeah. And if you've stuck around for that long, you the real MVP. Jesus.
You the real VMP.
Yeah.
AKA Vamp. You vampire, you. I can't do it. My fingertips are hurting now.
Do you need help there?
No. I'm gonna get it. Almost got it. Got it! Hey, motherfucker, who's... Well, I kinda cheated. I'm on here, but also playing Starfield. Ah, fuck! It don't matter. We're just glad that you're here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Here you go. Another free QR code of online Pokemon. Oh my gosh, Pokemon cards. 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna go through these last 2 packs pretty quickly. We got a reverse holo Charcadet. A reverse holo. Ooh, this one's pretty cool actually.
Ooh,
Magnemite.
Yeah. Nice.
A Probopass. I don't know. This one looks weird. I would not want to be on, the bottom of that Pokemon looking down on me. You know what I'm saying? We got a Lycanroc. This one would be really cool if it was hollow. It's like a werewolf type. You know what I'm saying? Salazzle. This one's sassy.
Well, it's funny. Just quick, little tidbit on that. Salazzles are only female.
Oh, really?
Salandits are, they can be male or female, but only the females can evolve into Salazzles.
From your resident weeb. Next up, we've got Bounsweet.
Bonjour.
You deserve every ounce of cough right there. Next up, we've got Froakie, which is Josh's middle name.
It's actually not.
And then after that, we've got Darumaka. It's the ancient god of, oh, thank you, come again. And then after that, we've got Surskit,
Skeet skeet.
which is the ancient father of, yo, Skirskit down now, you hear?
Fucking idiot.
After that, we've got a basic energy. And here we go. The big Uno of the pack. Ooh. We've got a Darkrai.
Dude, that's a legendary Pokemon, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Darkrai is a legendary Pokemon.
Well, it looks fucking cool.
I know.
Darkrai! Alright, folks. Last pack. Obsidian Flame. We bless the pack in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that wasn't good. Let's do it again. Shake off the old blessing. Bless the pack.
Yep, that's a legendary.
Well, thank you very much, and you're welcome. Because you got to see that happen in person.
Anytime now, old man.
Hey, listen, there's a method to the madness, okay? This is pack 11 of 11. Trying to buy time, Josh. Fucking ramble.
You hear that crackling? He's struggling so much.
I fucking hate you so much. Right? This pack won't open either which way.
Do you have your drywall knife?
I'm gonna get it, I promise. Sorry, audio listeners. Oh, I got it. There we go. Alright, now I'm just gonna haul ass, fucking NOS boost. Here is the QR code. You know, I just realized All the audio listeners are going to be like, what fucking code? Alright, put the two, did I do that right?
I think so.
Yeah. Number 1 is a reverse hollow Sharpedo. This one is actually really sick looking.
Yeah.
I love the water shadows on the
really
shark
good.
itself. Next up, we have a reverse hollow Armor Rouge. That one looks cool. That would be a really cool full hollow, but hey, who am I to say what I would want?
Oh, I like Sharkadet is the one that he evolves from.
Wow, okay, so Umbreon apparently is a uncommon, not a rare these days. And next up we have a Wishcash, which is a fish.
It's a catfish.
Catfish. And then we have a Kangaskhan!
God.
But it's only an uncommon these days as well. Looks like its stats didn't really get buffed throughout the years. Then next up after that we have a Vulpix. This one's looking adorbs. Then after that we have a Phantom. Bringing that badonkadump.
Oh my god.
There you go. Oh, I've seen this before, but in mass production. A Tynamo.
The fuck do you mean by that?
The listeners can totally get it. After that, we have a Graveyard. It's a ghost dog with a candle in its head.
Graveyard.
I don't know how else to describe that. But we've got another basic type water energy. See what I'm saying, bro? Like, you never see steel. It's always like fucking water and grass and...
Yeah.
Alright, last one.
You got this.
Okay. It's gonna be something stupid, I bet. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Oh! I was wrong! Thank God! It is a Pidgeot EX full fucking hollow. Coming through the fucking card. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks fucking dope, though.
Yeah, of course it does, because I pulled it, motherfucker.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah. There you have it. So this has been... This was like so drop dead, like bland. But there you have it. So there you have it, folks. I will be posting pictures of the QR codes as well if no one got to scan them on the live stream. I will be posting them on our Facebook page, which you can follow us on at NSquared Podcast. This has been the live recording of the NSquared Podcast. You can find me on the NSquared Podcast, on X or Twitter at BuffNerd, and on Instagram at NerdyNick_91. You can find Josh deep in the sauce, where he's always looking for those big mommy milkers.
Shut the fuck up.
We thank you so much for joining us. We thank you, Low C, for the big 20.00, the big 20. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
Deuces.